so girl, you know I don't do it. So you look like some trouble, I just might wanna get into. Pull up and so girl, you know I don't do it. So limes and tequila, can't forget the reefer. Always call my phone, but say nothing when I see ya. Limes and tequila, can't forget the reefer. Always call my phone, but say nothing when I see ya.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Hump Day. Welcome to the Betting News Network. This is the All Sauce Team. Saucy Wednesdays to get you vibing out on your beautiful Wednesday afternoon. It's November the 19th. Welcome to the channel. That is Vsauce. That is Just Sook. My name is Sweatpan Jesus. Boys, we got an hour and a half to talk through our favorite game, the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get after it. Boys, how we living?
Feeling so good, dude. Big slate, big Wednesday. Hump Day vibes are through the roof. So I'm feeling great.
Yeah, a lot of games, a lot of big spreads, but there's a few close ones that we're going to be very excited to talk about here.
Even some of the bigger spreads I'm interested to talk about. We saw the Lakers last night in a big spread situation. They didn't cover. We saw the Bulls the other day against the Nuggets in Denver as a big spread, and the Bulls went outright. So maybe that the case today with some of these bigger spreads, as you mentioned, but we'll see. There's been some friskiness, and we got some high totals as the NBA has been absolutely cooking to start the season. So we're going to talk about each individual game, go game by game with you guys. We're going to start off the show with a new game today, which we're very excited about. We'll also have our dog Chef T stopping by a little bit later to give you guys the moves. We'll be live with you for an hour and a half right here on the Betting News Network on Twitch, on YouTube, or on X. Thanks for tuning in and kicking it with us right here on the channel. What's up, Patty? How we living? But don't go anywhere after we're done. An hour and a half after us, another hour with the expected bets for lads. They're going to give you guys the moves on the NHL slate tonight. Gretzky Betskys, Franco the Banker, and Gator ready to rock and roll with you guys. What's up, guys? What's up, chat? How we living? How we doing? Happy Hump Day. Boys, should we just get straight to it? We've got a big – your goats are muted.
I was going to say, are you referencing that guy, the How You Doing guy? The big Italian dude?
I don't know who you're talking about. So no.
Oh, my God. You haven't seen this guy? I'm going to send this to you after the show gets out, but I thought you were imitating him. It's very funny.
It's kind of like Joey from Friends, sort of.
That's
but it's like my own swing on that, sort of, as well.
Oh.
I say a lot of – dude, I say a lot of stupid shit, like all the time. So,
hey, let's go.
What's up? Book it. How we living? How we living?
It. Thank you, Rob.
Let's go. Welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping by and kicking it. We're about to talk some NBA with you guys. Big dubs from the Book It community. Big dubs from all you guys. You're welcome. Welcome
Shout out,
to the party. Absolutely. In honor of that, you know what? We'll just get nice and ready to rock. Appreciate you guys. Get after it. Day vibes.
Ooh.
Boom. All right. We're going to get after it today. We're going to play a game real quick before we jump in to the NBA slate tonight. Chat, stick around, though, because you're going to drop your favorite plays. We're going to cook a parlay. We're going to cook a slate lay where we pick a play from every game in the NBA to cook something up, and then we're going to cook a parlay at the end of the show. So stick around for the rest of the next hour and a half. Boys, hey, he's been with us.
I make my way back over to the surgical stream one of these days. It gets kind of busy with the NFL and the NBA, all, everything like that. Plus, but I got to make my way back over there to say hi to Trent. Miss him.
You can just come. All you guys could just come and watch Vsauce 3 times a week over here too. You get to see this beautiful mug multiple times a week. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping by and kicking it. All right, we're gonna play a new game today. It's called Hot Saucing. Give you guys some news in the NBA. So this is how this game's gonna work. We've got 3 levels of sauce we're about to dish you guys: mild, medium, and hot. These are all takes in the NBA right now, and you can let us know what you guys think. If you agree or disagree, if you're dipping your chicken wang in this sauce. Let's get mild with it. Will Wemby play 65-plus games this year? Obviously, Wemby is sitting out the last few games with this calf strain, with the injury issues with calves over the last couple of years leading to Achilles tears. Wemby's already got problems with injury history anyway. Sook, with a MVP ticket in your back pocket, are you concerned about Wemby? Do you think he plays these 65 games to qualify him for All-Pro and for the MVP award, or are you starting to get a little nervous?
I'm not getting nervous, but I am getting nervous about his overall career. This guy is being hurt in multiple ways. We saw it with last year's issue and now with this calf strain. But the guy is ginormous. We're obviously going to see problems with his body, but I'm not sweating yet, boys, because I know we're talking about him qualifying for the awards at 65 games. But also, Wemby has to qualify for the Rose Rule so he can become one of those high-playered Supermax players. to get the Rose Rule to trigger in where you get 30% of your team's cap, you actually have to be a 2-time All-NBA player or MVP or Defensive Player of the Year during your tenure on your rookie scale contract that lasts 4 years. Wemby's currently on his 3rd year. He has not qualified at all for the Rose Rule, but he definitely wants to. This is $40 million. This is a lot of money that's going to be added to his next extension. It's something that we saw Ant-Man and Halliburton chase completely down so they could get the bag. So I'm not sweating yet. I'm sweating overall for the man's career because it seems like the top and bottom half of his body is upset with being 7'5". But for this season, I think he tries to get to that 65 games.
Leave it just look to add another dimension nobody was thinking about. But yeah, damn, I have nothing else to add because the only thing I saw was imagine we're sitting here in a few years and Wemby's sitting here not having met that criteria because of a 65-game rule, right? Something that was just recently established. But like I said, this is a guy who probably is going to honestly, I didn't even look at it like that. You've changed my opinion completely. I'm a little bit blindsided because that makes way more sense. 40 million on the table versus just accolades. Everything gets that much more serious. SPJ, what about you?
I'm worried. I just think that this is the problem that we had with Wemby going into his career as an NBA player. He's ginormous. He plays like a guard. And unfortunately, a 7'5" person just isn't able to move with that type of dexterity at that size. And this is something that was always going to be a concern. He's also still not finished growing. He's still not finished developing as a human being. As a man, you don't finish really fully like leveling out until you're 25 or 26. So he's got another couple years to get to that level. And with the highlight of these calf strains leading to Achilles tears, I'm worried, dude. I think that if this calf strain continues, if they don't get this healthy and right moving forward, and if it lingers throughout the season, they're going to have to sit him out at stretches throughout the year. Also, on this particular point, before we move to the medium sauce, I heard this last night watching the Blazers game, and this is the best comparison I've heard from anybody talking about the longevity of players right now in comparison to why is there so much rest? Why are they not playing so much? Why is it like they're not playing in the 90s when Jordan was playing 80 games? Like all this type of stuff. Like why are these guys risk injury managing? Like why is all this type of stuff? Derek Fisher was on the broadcast last night for NBA on Peacock watching that Blazers game. He compared it to if you have a car and you drive 70 miles, but you drive that car at 55 miles per hour. You're going to get way better gas mileage. Your car is going to like last longer in the long run, right? If you drive 70 miles and you drive 70 miles an hour and you twist and turn a little bit more, that's going to put more wear and tear on your car on that specific period of time, which is such a great comparison to what is happening right now in the current NBA. They're playing at a faster pace than they've ever played. They're putting their bodies under way more pressure than what they've dealt with in years past and in decades past. And this is why we're seeing so many injuries. This is why we're seeing so many guys have to sit out consistently. This is why we're going to talk about the Warriors tonight. Like half that roster sitting because they're on a terrible road stretch right now and they're on so many back-to-backs. So I think there's a lot of context to this, but getting it back to Wemby, yeah, I'm worried. And I think I get your sentiment, Sook, that yeah, if he's going to push it to make the money, yes, but in the long run, is that really good for his body? Probably not.
Yeah, but the point is that like, I get what you're saying. I am worried overall for his career, but the reason why I'm not worried for this season is because the whole point of this man's life, his young life, has been to become an NBA player. Now he is an NBA player. So what's the goal? Secure the bag, get accolades. It's like, I forget who talked about this, but he's mad that Chet also already got a championship. A guy that he grew up spending his 12 to 17 aged years competing against and being compared against. So I know Wemby's hungry, and I get your sentiment too that like this guy's gonna end up injured if he does push it. But I think that maybe he might want to because it's not just the money, it's also the accolades.
We gotta put him in touch with LeBron's guy, man. I don't know what that guy does. That guy does something magical.
Dude, crazy drop in last night from LeBron. First game back, double with 12 assists. What a crazy start.
Year 23 has officially begun, boys. I know you guys had a good time last night, but
off and running, baby.
You look good.
Off and running, baby. Absolutely. All right, there's your mild sauce. Let's get a little spicy with it. Let's go medium. Are the Pistons the best team in the Eastern Conference? Now, it's easy to say that right now, but let's add a caveat to this. Do you guys think that by the time we get to the end of the season, we're going to be looking at the number 1 seed in the East? These are the conference standings as we're looking at them right now. 13-2 are the Pistons. Shout out to all of our Detroit fans in the chat because I know we got quite a few of them out there. Cavs directly behind them. We'll talk about them and the Raptors tonight. Oh, frisky Raptors doing some stuff. VL, let you go first this time. Pistons? Best in the East?
Pistons, man, like it's next man up. They've had their share of injuries. Cade Cunningham just made his return last night, had a near triple double and a big win against a Hawks team that's kind of been rolling. I don't know. I'm really enjoying everything that I'm seeing with this Pistons team, and I think that the development of Jalen Duren, and I'm not talking about the fast break, he brings the ball up. I'm talking about the 1A type of basketball he's been playing with Cade out of the lineup. I'm talking about the 25 and 10, the 20 and 15 games that he's been putting up this year. His development on the offensive side and just the ability to stay in games has really opened up a different level for this team. 13-2 is no fluke. And I don't know if Cade's going to take that next step already this early in his career. I am very excited to see what this Pistons team brings to the table.
Suck.
Yeah, I mean, they are 11-4 against the spread, boys. That's the best team in the NBA against the spread. They're fantastic. 13-2 does not say as much as we need to say about this team because everybody that's heavy in the rotation is sub 25. This is a scary, scary team. And honestly, the bad boy Pistons might be back. I think this should be considered spicy because the Pistons could honestly end up as the best team in the East because the other teams that we thought were going to look really, really elite, like the Knicks, they're not looking that elite at 8-5, especially when you're playing a lot of games out East. You should be cleaning up like the Pistons have with the average margin of victory actually at 6.7. So not only are they winning games, boys, but they're covering a lot. The only other team that covers to this percentage is the Lakers, who are also 11-4 against the spread.
Detroit basketball. Fucking love it.
If you got guys, we haven't even seen Cade and Duren play all together in all of those games, too. You got guys like Dennis Jenkins. I see Shaggy in the chat. The goat from college coming in. Dude, this guy can fucking ball. And he's coming out of nowhere and scoring 22 points a game for this team right now in the last 4. This team's going to be a problem, man, if they stay healthy. Dennis Jenkins, chat. Dennis Jenkins, Shags. You know who it is.
It was cool to see that, like, it was kind of postponed a year. Detroit's coming because we posted about this. We talked about this a lot. Jalen Duren talked about how the Lions kind of brought winning back and the other teams in Detroit are kind of bringing winning back. And he sees that. And him and Cade have talked about it, that they want to bring Detroit basketball back, like V just said. And it's dope to see because this team was like vacationing in Italy together in the off season. Like everything that they've done to get here has paid off, and it's fun to see.
And the defense looks so good, so good.
Well, again, Duren and also Cade are so young. Who got drafted second behind Cade?
Oh, that's a good question.
Who was
it? Jabari Smith Jr.
Maybe he was a second.
Or was it Jalen Green?
There was a clip that I saw of Cade talking with the NBA on TV, or NBA on TNT. Shout out, rest in peace, obviously. But he was basically commenting on why he and the number 2 overall pick didn't dab each other up before they play games. And he was like,
Jalen Green, yeah.
Jalen Green? Jalen Green.
I know the Rocket.
He was like, I don't need to dab that guy up.
He's like, we know it's on site.
We know what it is. And okay. They asked him, they were like, what does that mean? And Shaq's like, I can say what it means. It means I'm number 1, you're number 2, and until you prove it otherwise, I'm the big dog. And that's what he's saying. And this motherfucker's playing like it, man.
I was gonna say, because Vsauce is on a Dyson Daniels train versus certain teams and wondering why. And it took everything in my body not to text you guys about this Dyson Daniels thing yesterday because I want to see you guys' faces today. Dyson Daniels went in that draft and he's been giving Jaden Ivey and the Detroit Pistons the business ever since. This is going to sound so weird, but this is the kind of weird shit we love to talk about on All Sauce Team. Dyson Daniels' mom went viral on draft night for her good looks. It was everywhere all those years ago. And Daniels was...
Don't mind me just Googling this because I didn't know.
Yeah. If Vsauce, if you want to answer to why he's giving Jaden the business, could you not imagine that Jaden gets drafted and then they're all walking over that way? Then Dyson gets drafted. They all walk over that way. They're doing their interviews. They're doing their this and that. If all the hubbub is about his mom, what if Dyson Daniels heard Jaden Ivey say something about his mom being hot?
I don't know, man. I don't
You
know.
wanted
I
an
can see it.
answer.
I knew it was something. We talked about this. I texted these guys yesterday, chat. I was like, some narrative Sook told us about Dyson Daniels against the Pistons, and I bet it, and he slapped. Absolutely. Sook, you're hilarious for keeping that in until today. But see, yeah, you never know, man. And who knows? This is also when you go in the same draft class and you are all like lottery picks, you are probably considering, like, even if you are 15th, you probably think you could have been at least 5th.
It's like the Draymond Green thing. He can literally recite every single guy that went before him in order.
Amon Ra.
Amon Ra. Yeah.
Oh, he can do that as well?
Yeah.
He has it written down on a list.
All the receivers in a little notebook.
He looks at it like before every game. I mean, he's a crazy person. So,
we only have 16 games, right? You can't do it before every 8.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, they probably do, bro. Probably do. Or Dyson has it. Well, never mind. Whatever. All right. There's your medium sauce. Let's get real spicy with it. Speaking of the Atlanta Hawks, this is a hot take. Are the Hawks better off without Trae Young, without Ice Trae? They are currently 4th in the Eastern Conference. Let me bring up this graphic once again. No, excuse me, 6th, 9-6 to start the season. But let me read you some stats. They are 7-2 this season without Trae Young in the lineup. They're top 2 in defensive rating, top 10 in offensive rating, and top 10 in net rating overall without Trae Young in the lineup. Jalen Johnson's playing awesome. Dyson Daniels, aforementioned, is also playing great. They haven't even had Zingas Tingus Pingus consistently. Okongu's been great.
Mm-hmm.
Sauceman, you wanted to talk about this, and I know that you feel differently, Sook. So you lead us off. Why do you think that the Hawks are better off without Ice Trae?
I want to hear Sook's opinion on this first, because I don't feel like they are. I just think that this is a very funny conversation to have all the time, and I think Sook puts it very aptly as to how he feels. Sook?
Obviously, like, this gets me so mad, because do you guys know that the year after Jordan retired, and when he retired after the three-peat, that they won the same amount of games, and it was just 2 games less than they won the year prior when they won the chip. So, like, they didn't need Jordan, right? They could just ran it back with all those other guys. Like, that's fine. They don't need him. And on top of this too, as well, is like Trae Young is an elite talent, getting to the rim, getting to the free throw line, getting his teammates involved in a basketball game. And like, sure, their Hawks are 7-3 without Trae Young this season, but they also have other injuries. So they are throwing lineups at you that you are not able to scout. You are not able to game plan for. You're not able to emulate in practice to pretend like you're playing this team. There's no way to understand. And also, like, Okongu, he's no slouch, and he's finally getting minutes. He played at Oak Hill with fucking LaMelo Ball, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, he's no slouch at all. So this is a very good team with a lot of good pieces. Ricochet is also a first overall pick, been in and out of the lineup. Vic Krejci is a guy who's coming off the FIBA boost that we always talk about. So the Hawks are a very legit team, but they're not better without Trae Young, in my opinion.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I bought into the hype when I first saw the stats you read off, SPJ, when I saw them kind of rolling this way. And I'm always a big guy on defense and what Trae Young lacks on that side. But then you look at the opponents that they've played and everything starts to kind of become that much clearer. And then I saw that, and then I've heard Sook talk about this before. And at the end of the day, when it comes postseason time, you need a closer. You need that guy. And Jalen Johnson's looked fantastic. Porzingis we don't have any idea what that's going to look like. And Dyson Daniels is either 2 for 14 or 7 for 8 from the field. Like, those are the 2 spectrums that guy lives on. You're going to need a guy like Trae in the postseason. I just think it's a funny conversation. We have this anytime any superstar is out and his team still sees success. You know what I mean? We're always trying to detract from superstars instead of just being like, hey, the roster is really good this year for the first time in like how long? And then he's been to an Eastern Conference Finals with some absolute, like, if we said the names in chat, they'd be like, there's no way they played together. Like, Danilo Gallinari was on that Eastern Conference Finals team, boys. Remember that?
When this guy is shooting the ball from 40 feet and shivering, and we're all like, oh, Trae Young is him, I'm going to remind everybody that we had this conversation. Not you two, just the general public.
You will have the 2 for 13 nights too, though, from 3. They definitely exist.
I think that what this guy offers, and we talked about this last year, and I'm a huge hater of Trae Young, but last year I had to eat my crow because he had the highest potential assist rate, and he averaged the most assists in the NBA last season, and he's led the NBA in assists over the last 3 seasons. He is making his team better with his facilitating, and that causes defenses problems on a nightly basis. Now, they're getting by with it right now because Jalen Johnson is just really difficult to deal with, especially when you don't know how to handle him and how he's playing right now. But overall, in the long term, you need him on the court to win a championship. Like, they can get by for 10 or 15 more games. They can probably go, maybe 600 or something like that in that stretch and look decent. But like, if you have aspirations which are past getting out of the first round, you need a star caliber player to get to that particular point. I mean, not to compare them specifically to the Pacers, but like, look at what happened when Halliburton went down. And look at what happened with it deflated their championship hopes, unfortunately, and what happened in Game 7. But look at how it's led to the start of this season so far, too. They've been riddled with injuries from other guys, too. But, like, they're at the bottom of the fucking East, boys. They're 1-11. They're under the Wizards. And
my defense is going to save those guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, losing Turner was like the nail in the coffin that their season was going to be bad.
Yeah.
Cooked. All right, well, there you go. There's the new what's the sauce? Yeah, we're getting.
What are the plays? All right.
We're getting there. All right, just to give you guys the moves right before we jump into these games. As I said, we're going game by game with you guys for the next hour. We'll be dropping each individual play that we like in each game. Let us know what you guys have when we get there. Here's the standings before we jump in and dive into it. Anything stand out to you guys from a standings perspective before we hop in?
Look at those Suns, baby.
No, right now.
Yeah,
they were frustrating to watch last night. I'm not gonna lie.
The Lakers at 11-4. I know maybe it doesn't surprise you guys as much, but with the games missed by some of the guys, no LeBron till last night. Even Luka's missed a few games. 11-4 is nice for the Lakers.
It's almost like the 6'3" white guy with no athleticism that somehow stayed in the league for 17 years knows hoops.
It's also like the guy who's one of the best players in the entire world that got traded for a bag of chips that might get traded from that team that he got traded from is actually pretty good at basketball, which is nuts too. Did you guys real quick? Did you guys see the news that the Mavericks are looking to shop AD?
Oh, of course they are.
Kyrie might not even come back now.
We talked about this. They only have control of this year's pick. After that, their picks are gone till 2031. They have to bottom out. Absolutely.
They need to reload. But who wants AD? Anyway, whatever. We don't have time to get into it.
If I was the Raptors, I would dangle a Jakob Poeltl and just go, hey, you want to match salaries and you want Poeltl, who you can also just flip again in the offseason? Let's talk business.
Imagine that.
Sure. That could be fun. Wow. Although, I don't know if I want him taking away from that offense. And you know what? Let's just go straight into that game. Good little softball there, Sook. Raptors taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Both teams surprises to start the season. We were kind of low on the Sixers team going into the year with PG and Joel Embiid looking like big old roadblocks to this roster. But Tyrese Maxey's been fantastic. BJ Edgecombe has also fit in perfectly. And the other guys on that roster have been really nice to start the season. PG is back, but still playing on a minutes restriction. And the Raptors. Oh, Prindy, relax. Don't pretend like you were high on your team. Raptors also surprising. 9-5 to start the season. One of the biggest surprises, I think, in the entire NBA right now is how good this Raptors team has been. You guys were pretty high on them going into the year, but shout out to you guys for that. BI's been fantastic, as Prindy just said. I like a couple things in this game. No official bets from me here, but Sook, I'll let you lead us off. You like anything in this game?
No official bets, but just wanted to highlight Jamal Shed over his PRA. It's hit 14 of the last 17 games on the road, like we've talked about before. This is why the Raptors brass was very comfortable in moving on from Davion Mitchell. He is a very good player, and I think there'll be a lot of guard play involved in this game. And then the other one that I do like in this one is just for BI's PA. It's been printing. He's probably the best playmaker on this team. RJ Barrett's 3.5 has been also hitting very consistently as well. But I think Brandon Ingram for his PA is probably the smarter move here, just because he's loving being that feature ball handler for Darko.
I will second I love BI in this game. Didn't bet it specifically, but the PRA, I like the PRA because he has been hitting the glass too. The 29.5 PRA feels very comfortable to me. High total in this game because the Sixers have been running, and I don't think that that's going to change necessarily, even though PG is kind of back, and the Raptors also kind of like to get up and down too, especially with quickly running the show and when Shed takes over too. So I like BI a lot. Might end up betting it before we start, to be honest. The 29. I like the PRA a little better, so because the reason why you don't want to rope in the R and just take the PA
for BI.
for BI.
It was just the numbers. The straight up the PA has just been hitting a lot.
Okay. PA is 24.5. The PRA is 29.5. So Socksman, what do you think? You like anything in this game? You got any bets here?
Not like particularly, no, but I'm looking at getting to the window on Tyrese Maxey here at 29.5. The guy's volume has just been crazy, especially if you're looking at just his home games. His minutes have been out of this world. He's played 40 minutes in every single home game but 2, averaging 40.3 minutes per game, taking 23 shot attempts per game, and he's getting to the line for almost 9 free throw attempts. And this is a Raptors team that does foul quite a bit because they do play defense quite intensely, but that's why they are 27th in free throw rate allowed. I think Maxey could do a good job of getting to the line. I think that this is a spot where Nick Nurse is more than happy to play him 40 minutes. I just don't see how you stay in this game with this being a 1.5 point spread without Maxey having a big game. No George, no Kelly Oubre, no Joel Embiid. Who's going to score?
Maxey's efficiency has also been I want to say top 3 or top 4 in the NBA this season. Not only is he shooting the ball in an incredible clip, like you mentioned, almost averaging 30 shots a game, he's making a lot of them too. He's been really, really good. I'm just looking at this just to answer this question from chat. I don't hate it. It's hitting 5 straight games, so I can see why you're asking the question. Peach got the juice, but his like volume's not very good. He only takes about 6 to 10 shots a game. And Drummond is actually a pretty decent defender down low in comparison to like the likes of Embiid, you know, and like he doesn't really have great history against the Sixers. So I don't love it. Maybe he does, but you have to hope Jakob Poeltl goes 6 for 6 or 7 for 7 for this to like cash. The rebounds might be the better move. His rebounding line is sitting at 8.5. I feel like that's a little bit more consistent in comparison. Not to talk you off of it, just to kind of talk you through it. What do you guys think about Poeltl?
It's with so many like different players now in Toronto, I have a very hard time picking one of them. I'm usually looking at matchups or BI. Like those are the guys I've been really betting. Outside of that, look.
Drummond is Drummond. Like, this is the guy that early in his career all of a sudden became an all NBA max level guy and then spent the second half of his career being a backup. Poeltl does not have good history against him. In his last 5 against him, he's averaging 11.6 points, 7.6 rebounds. Doesn't mean that he couldn't absolutely dog walk him today. It's just historically the numbers aren't there. But if you do want to get to the window with it, his second last game against Drummond, when in actually Philly last year, he had 19, 9, and 3. So if maybe to rope in the PRA if you want to go with Poeltl, because honestly, I think Poeltl's low key one of the best centers in the entire league. He just doesn't put up massive numbers, kind of flies under the box score kind of player.
Also, I was just reading this as well because I thought that PG might play tonight. PG is out for sure. So no Embiid or Paul George in this game specifically for the Sixers.
Oubre
I really like your no Oubre as well. Yep. I wish we could get lines on Justin Edwards, who is apparently supposed to start for the Sixers. Guy we liked kind of sniping last year. Has had a couple bigger games to start the season. Great bench piece, but when he gets a chance to start, he can definitely put the ball in the bucket. But no lines for him right now, unfortunately. Okay. We got a lot of games to get to. So I think that's I like the over. I don't think I'd like to bet it individually, but I think I'd lean over in this game. What do you guys think?
Lean over, but not touching it.
NBA totals get so tricky, man. Like, it's just.
I like props totals better in this game.
I was gonna say I use totals. Like, I'll go find out like the record with totals more to understand how the team plays and how like bookmakers put their lines more than
Mhm.
it's just a way that I lay my bets.
Well, this is also kind of circling back to how we sort of started talking about this. So we've talked about it on a lot of shows, the pace of play to start the season. I mean, the
Mhm.
Miami Heat are just breaking records right now with how fast they're playing, but a lot of teams are playing at a breakneck pace. And does that continue throughout the whole season? I don't know. We'll see. But like with the efficiency and the pace that all these teams are playing at, that's why we're seeing these 230 to 240 point totals like nightly, which were more of an anomaly last season. Or they weren't like half the slate or 3/4 of the slate being 235 plus, whereas like this slate, I feel like they're all in the 234 to 240 range.
This early in the
So
season, I feel like the refs are a lot quicker to blow their whistle as well. You know what I
And
mean?
these two teams are very messy with their totals for the over-unders. Like, but Toronto was 7-7 for a game going over, and the Sixers are 7-6 for a game total to go over.
Mhm.
all right, let's pick something from this game, and then let's move it and groove it.
Mhm.
I either like Maxi or Bi in this one, from what we talked about.
Would
You
also
guys
throw
both
a
like
wrench at
BI.
this.
I feel like more.
Let's go BIPRA then.
Okay,
Cool.
Chad, if this is your first time here, we're going to play in every game, and we're going to do a little parlay of all of it together at the end of the show. Don't have to tail. Feel free to do so. We will also do a regular 4-guys at the end of the show too, but help us out. Let us know what you guys like as we get to each game. All right, let's move it. Let's go to this. I like these. The first part of the slate looks really tasty. Then there's some kind of meh in the middle, and then the last couple games of the night are also really tasty. So we're getting like great appetizers, a meh main course, and then like a kick-ass dessert.
That's still a good
so-
dinner in my eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. You're still going to leave full, that's for sure. Hornets taking
Oh,
on
wait,
the
dinner.
pace.
Sorry, I'm late, but it felt appropriate.
I didn't even hear what you said. What did you just say?
I don't know. Pacers taking on the Hornets. Oh, Pacers 1.5 point dogs here. 237, another high total, 237.5 point total. The Nipples coming to town. Taking on Benedict Mathurin is back. So is Andrew Nembhard for the Pacers. So hopefully that will help climb them out of this terrible start to the season. No officials for me in this game. I think I maybe know where one of you guys is going to end up going. LaMelo is also playing in this one as well. Do we like Ball? Do we like the Knipples? Do we like the volume from Mathurin? What are we thinking in this game?
Sauceman, any thoughts?
The Mathurin volume from game one, he had 25 points. This being a matchup with LaMelo Ball and the Hornets kind of made me lean that way a little bit. I also thought about maybe Nembhard, PRA or the points. He's been kind of good. I think he'll have an expanded role. I didn't love anything in this game.
Man, we almost got our tickets to Regina yesterday, man. Clayton
I
Keller
heard about
sold our
that.
bag.
I heard about that.
Betsky got me on the show yesterday. I thought he made up a place in the world, and it was
The
legit.
funniest thing is too is that this isn't like some small city in Canada. This is like Regina's the capital of Saskatchewan.
Capital. Yep.
So it's a big Regina. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, it's a massive Regina. I haven't been inside of Regina myself, but I hope to one day visit Regina. I heard it's nice this time of year. A little cold, but you can warm it up.
I've heard it's nice most times of year, but yeah, whatever.
We made it out of the Raptors game without mentioning Grady Dick, but here we are talking about Regina.
Oh, does Grady Dick go to Regina?
I heard he's gone there numerous times. He keeps going over and over and over again.
So he likes to go in and out of Regina every once in a while. Is that what you're telling me?
He's flying in and out of Regina constantly, boys.
Chat, never clip that. Never.
Oh. All right. Pacers, Hornets. Back to
I got to play, so I'll refocus up here. I'm going with the
it.
Hornets money line -125, close spread here. But Indy's already 0-1 as a home favorite against the spread, boys. You guys know that I loved Indy so much last year. I was yelling in the play-in and during round one that this team is going to win rounds and we're going to be surprised. And now they're just so bad at losing their two top players. this is not something that they can overcome at all. The Hornets actually started the season 2-3 and were super optimistic that they were going to make some noise. They've struggled with injuries since then and have not really been playing well, but the Pacers are actually 28th in points allowed to the point guard spot, and LaMelo is back. He hasn't been scoring well, but I see this as a get right spot for him. Also, just to put one more little thing on it, Pascal Siakam has actually failed to exceed his PRA against top 10 rebounding teams in 14 of his last 16 games. And that includes a sample size with Miles Turner in the lineup. Now you have two guys in Huff and Jackson who are supposed to be competing for backup roles. Now they're competing for the starting level minutes. So I'm just going with the Hornets minus 125. I think Charles Lee has his team in a get right spot, even though Indy is a tough place to play.
All right.
Yeah.
Like Kalkbrenner could just have a fantastic
I was
game.
thinking about Kalkbrenner. His line is a little bit high too than it is most days. They give up a ton of points in the paint, a ton of second chance points. Like they literally have no presence at the rim and no rebounding on the defensive glass. Kalkbrenner is a guy that is literally shooting, I think, above 85% still this deep into the year, because all his buckets come at the hoop off of second chance points, or just like throw it up to the 7-footer and he'll go dunk it.
Well, then you also have Sion and Khan and everybody else, like Miles, right, SPJ?
Yeah, I mean, I like Kalkbrenner. His PR looks really nice at 16 and a half. He's playing 28 minutes now. He's the starting center for good reason. Like you talked about, we knew this kind of going after we saw him after a few games of like, oh, this guy's got the goods, and they are definitely leaning on that as well. I like the PRA for LaMelo, as you mentioned. I think his triple-double, as Chat's talking about, could be on the table here if this game stays within a shadow of a doubt. But it could be one of those games, like you mentioned, where he hucks a lot of threes. He hasn't really been efficient from shooting from deep recently, but he hit 5 threes the last time he played this team, scored 31 points. The other guy that I think is worth talking about in this matchup too is Colin Sexton, who's been great for this team. Coming off the bench now, not in the starting lineup. They're kind of rolling with the young guns, which is fine, but he's great with that second unit. The PA is 20 and a half. Don't hate that either. Or just the points. Like he's really good on this team right now in that second squad. So I like it. Should we just do Hornets money line? I don't like anything on the Pacer side. The only thing I even looked at just to mention it is, I mean, Mathurin is back, and he did just score 25 in his first game back, and he's just shooting so many shots because, I mean, they have to have him shoot. Like they don't, otherwise they ain't going to score. So maybe his points, which is 19 and a half, feels fine, but like, don't.
If you think that the Pacers win this game as home dogs, then the Canadian backcourt has to go bonkers. Like Mathurin PR is definitely worth a look. And I think either way, last shot on this game before we just pick something for the slate lay is probably, I do think this game also goes over.
Ooh.
This feels like a run and gun type game.
I'm down to take the Hornets though, because I feel like we all lean with Hornets players. So why not just take them to play better?
Yeah,
that sounds good to me. Last point on Mathurin. First game back, 25 minutes he played, boys.
25 points.
He took 16 shots. 25 minutes.
Montreal Mathurin.
He out there to huck. Yeah, 25 against the Pistons. Way better team. Okay, so Hornets money line, eh?
What a world.
2. I like it. And I mean, GG's the Pacers, man. Jeez.
The Hornets were only road favorites 3 times last year in 82 games.
Wow. Okay, so from 2 teams that are kind of near the bottom, let's go to 2 teams that are at the top. This should be a really good game in the early window. Cavaliers taking on Houston Rockets in Cleveland. Another 1.5 point spread, with the home team being a 1.5 point dog. Over under another high total, with 2 teams. Well, the Rockets being a really good defensive team. Cavaliers not so much to start the season. 234.5 point total here. I got to play that I like in this game, but I'm sure that you guys do too. Should be a really fun one between 2 teams at the tops of the East and the West, respectfully. Sauceman, lead us off. What do you like in this game?
First official play, Evan Mobley, 2+ threes. I got to the window here, +110. I think that this is going to be a spot where we see this Rockets team. If you're looking at what they've done, they've been good defensively, but they're giving opponents a shit ton of wide open 3-point attempts, and a ton of them are coming from the big man spot. A lot of it is because I think Ime and this Rockets team are more than happy to give up some big man threes to keep their big men at home in the paint and to make sure nobody is coming up, and they're not giving up a ton of points in the paint. They're 19th in opponent 3-point percentage, which is more middle of the pack than it is on the bad side. But the fact is they're giving up a shit ton of wide open shots. If you're looking at power forwards that have played this team, they all see an uptick in volume just because of the amount of open shots. Mobley is not a guy that is going to like hit 5 or 6 threes or take 9 attempts, but in games where he's taken over 3 attempts this year, he's hit this line in 6 of 11 in those games. He's also shooting 36% from 3 this year, which is like a career high. The volume should be there tonight, so all we need is 2 at home against Alpi and Steven Adams. I'm still waiting on Adams lines. Chat, has anybody found any Steven Adams lines? Because his rebounding line feels good, but I haven't seen it yet.
We have a gander here. No, nothing yet.
Yeah, just Mobley.
That was fast.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. All right. We kind of talked about him in your cell job, talking about Mobley, but I'm going to Alpi. But I'm taking his RA. I'm taking 16.5 rebounds and assists for Alperen Sengun. Now, I don't love when I take these lines when it's hitting 9 straight games, but I'm just not going to ignore it, man. He's so due to get a triple-double, too. He's had 10 and 12 rebounds in back-to-back games with 9 and 8 assists in back-to-back games, too. High total. I think the Cavaliers are going to want to run, especially at home here, even though I think that the Rockets could probably just outscore them in general anyway, but that's just how the Cavs are playing right now with how good D-Mitch has been too. But Sengun, again, hit this in 9 straight games. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. We talked about this going into the season, and we're seeing it come to fruition. We've seen a lot of people actually start to talk about this, which we talked about going into the season. If Alperen Sengun's game continues to progress, this team is going to legitimately compete to win a championship in the Western Conference and get to the finals, because they are rolling their offense not just purely off of KD. There are moments when it turns into Sengun go get us a bucket as well as KD go get us a bucket. And if you have that within this defensive system and also with what these other guys can do, that's a massive problem for other teams. And we're seeing that come to fruition night in and night out, obviously with his rebounding and his assisting ability too. So I went the RA. Don't hate the PRA too. And just coming off a 30 piece as well. And I don't think that Mobley or Allen can really handle him down low specifically. So, and I sprinkled the triple-double because the value is too good to pass up. So give me Alpi.
Love it.
Let's go.
Can you also take a second and talk about, just look at KD leading this team with 26 points per game again this year. Great shooting splits, and the Rockets have looked good. So do you have any plays before we cap this one off?
Yeah, I got to play in this one. I took the Rockets at the money line, keeping it simple. They aren't off to a 9-3 start, boys, but their losses are to the defending champion Thunder and to the East leading Pistons. Their third loss was to the rival San Antonio Spurs, where you saw Barnes and Champagnie go for 6 threes each. My point is that this team is really good. Cleveland is already 5-10 against the spread this season, while the Rockets are 8-4. Like SPG said, we had a lot of hope for this team going into the season, and it's all coming to fruition. The Cavaliers have a lot of advantages against regular NBA teams, but I feel like that goes away against the Rockets, while their inadequacies are actually accentuated when they play a team like this. I think the Rockets are going to come in on the road and win this game. I just think that they're too good of a team. They're too locked in. We're seeing KD hit like late game shots. Alpi just go, hey, I just know I can throw this guy the ball and I don't have to worry about anything. I do think that we're seeing the beginnings of this Rockets team that is going to be definitely a team that's going to push the Thunder.
Is this what you meant when you said I have 2 pretty juiced money lines? Because these are not pretty juiced money lines. These are more than fair money lines.
That's not fun.
Those are very playable, nice money lines.
I texted Slick Chat. I was like, do better than that when he told me he had 2 juiced money lines. These are fantastic.
Also, you've named a lot of other plays that I know you want to bet, but you're keeping yourself tempered, which I respect. Yeah, that's apple juice. Exactly, Sean Beasy. Real quick point. The last time Eamon Thompson played against the Cavaliers, he did have a triple-double in that game with 14 boards and 10 assists. Hasn't been assisting as much as we kind of thought going into the year. As the primary ball handler for this team, he kind of goes up and down with his RA specifically, but just worth a mention if you think.
You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say the Rockets' last 8 road games have hit the game total over, and overall on the season, the over has hit 10 times, missed once, and been pushed once. This Rockets offense is so good that even Vegas can't believe it.
That's crazy.
Well, the Cavs too. And I mean, because Donovan Mitchell has been awesome to start the season scoring the basketball. He's been super efficient, really good. So I don't hate him either in this game. 27.5 points, feels very comfortable at home. He's kind of due for a meh shooting night, which he has every once in a while. But if he doesn't get 30 plus, they ain't going to win. With this team needs him to score right now. So I like D-Mitch just for the points or the PRA. He's obviously always good to hit the glass and also facilitate, especially with no Darius Garland in the lineup. So any love for Lonzo or V before we move on?
Yeah, the 4.5 assists. It's still right there. It's looking at me. And in games without Jalen Tyson, it's hitting every single one. Also, there's no DG in this one. He's hitting, I think, 7 of the 8 games without DG. It's just opportunity. When he's playing alongside guys like DG and Jalen Tyson, everybody kind of moves the ball and less opportunities. But when it's him out there and it's just him for those 25 minutes, it's 5 assists to glory, boys. And it's a fun sweat. I think it's going to be a good spot today. I think a lot of it because of how many wide open 3-pointers the Rockets give. I think it'll provide opportunities for guys like Sam Merrill, DeAndre Hunter, Donovan Mitchell. And if they can just hit their shots, Lonzo hits his assists. As soon as they start shooting below 35% from 3 as a team, that's when the assist line stop hitting. So I think this is a good spot for them, but I don't know. I pushed the button. I wasn't sure if I wanted to pitch it down here, but
twist pulled it out of you. I like the RA a little better. It's a little juicier. 7.5. It's hitting 9 of his last 10 games this season. The only game it missed, funny enough, was the game that Chef and I needed him at the last leg of our parlay, which is really gross to look at right now. Because I'm looking at all the green and I see 1 red and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that.
That's
fucking
disgusting.
Loser. No, I mean the 7.5 is smacked. Because he is a good rebounder too when he's out there. But again, you got to sweat him out because he's only going to play probably 20 to 23 minutes.
Like 24 minutes is the cap.
Absolute cap.
Yeah.
Like absolute. There is no higher than 24.
If you see 25 minutes on his game log, it happened by accident because there was no stoppage in play. It wasn't an increase in minutes.
No, the coach that was monitoring it forgot, and then he got fired because of it. I kind of like this, man, the RA for Lonzo. Because I have a feeling that Sook's going to want to put maybe Rockets money line in the parlay today.
I was thinking about it. Yeah. Oh, you are? Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the points too. I burn them. We all kind of. Did you guys like D-Mitch too? I mean, it's kind of chalky, but
super chalk. But at home, they need him desperately.
KD in the building. You just know that. You know what I mean? Like,
is it bad that there's some bets that I'll never be like, no, that's stupid? Like a superstar bet. No. I'll never be like, that's dumb.
I'm the type of person that I would rather, we've talked about this with like betting overs versus unders. In the NBA especially, I will never take an under on a superstar player. I'll never do it. Are they going to have a bad night every once in a while? Sure. The under probably hits. But there's so many times, especially with the start of this particular season, that we're seeing superstars just go fucking bonkers night after night.
Like Danny hits so many unders. Danny is 100% a profitable bettor, a very profitable bettor, a great host, knows a lot of sports. But that
read his article today, Betting News, with a lot of unders in them.
But that night that he bet Jokic under 51.5 PRA and he had 55 points, that's enough where I get grossed out. I'm just like, why did that just happen?
The 3 times that I've taken a legitimate under on a player prop in the NBA, career nights for all 3 guys. Never did it again.
Life hack. Have SPJ bet the under. We all take max overs.
There you go. I need to find. I'll never forget it, dude. All 3 of them in the back of my head are always there, and I'm like, I love these unders. These are awesome. And then like they have career nights. It's like clockwork. It's great.
Yeah, I do like the D-Mitch. Look at 395 or 39.5. Sorry, 395.
395. Getting frisky. All right. So then, do we want to go Lonzo, or do we want to take D-Mitch? I like Alpi a lot too, but we don't have to put Alpi in here.
I want to take Lonzo, but 23 minutes stuff.
I'm surprised you didn't pitch and Chat is actually talking about his assists, but with a sizable team on the other side, Jared Allen, who's kind of been pushed out of the rotation here and there, with Mobley slides into the center spot based on matchups fee. You don't think that the guy with the fro is going to have to fight the Kiwi a little bit?
Maybe, but like the inconsistencies with Mobley in the lineup just make me not love it. That's it.
SPJ?
Yeah.
PRA so low. 22 and a half.
I'm not gonna lie, he's looked really bad to start the season. Like he's had that one game that he played well when he was like the only one on the court, but like
I bet him.
You pitched him on the perfect night. But every other time he's just been dog water. He just hasn't looked good to start the season.
This Wednesday. Hey, boys, Gerald, I'm gonna pitch it today. Fuck Suck, okay? It sucks too scared.
Let's sweat Lonzo.
Yeah.
RA 7.5.
Let's go right to that game, SB. Actually, now I'm hyped. Let's go.
Okay. The Thunder game?
The Thunder game, baby. Come on. Gerald in chat to clown me. I'm fucking ready. Come on.
All right, we can skip over it. Let's go to where's that game? Where is it? There it is. Yep. Ma Martinez knows ball. Throw Westbrook in there and you're cooking with gasolina. Speaking of, the Thunder hosting Sacramento, the Kings, 18.5-point favorites, over under another high total, 232.5 here. Let me just read off who's not playing in this game because there is quite a few injuries on this one on both sides. We've got no Keegan Murray and no Domantas Sabonis for the Kings, and no Wiggins, Kendrick Williams, and Jalen Williams for the Thunder. So Lou Dort back, Humphrey Holmgren back, Casey Wallace in the starting lineup too. Wiggins also back. Oh no, he's out on the bench. You said you want to lead us off, so I'll let you lead us off for Hump Day. Take it away.
Hump Day Holmgren, man. I'm not scared. I don't care. I am going back to our boy on Wednesday. The last time, if you guys want to look at that game, it was a blowout, okay? Can't hold it against my boy here. But this is a line. The Kings have bottom 5 in wide open three-point attempts allowed. They are 22nd in threes allowed to the center spot and 20th to the power forward spot. They have not been good on the perimeter. You know why? Because Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan brought that Chicago Bulls perimeter defense all the way from Chicago to Sacramento, and nobody plays out here on the perimeter. They play at a top 10 pace. This is not going to be a fun sweat. It's probably going to be something where he goes 1 of 3 or 2 of 4, but we're going to sweat it out. And I believe in Hump Day Holmgren on the 1.5 threes. I would take the PRA. I like the PRA, but again, the blowout, Kings have not been good. But again, Russell Westbrook, you feel like he's going to bring something to this game to make it at least a little bit meaningful, maybe within 15 points. But I had to do it. Look at that, minus 2,000. Like that feels like it grows to put on the graphic, right? Like come on. But we can't buy into that hype. 18.5 points. We're doing it, Suck. We're going back. Gerald's a coward. Gerald is a coward.
That's so funny. All right. Yeah, I like it. It makes sense. The Thunder have just been destroying everybody. But let's talk about this. Because I like this a lot. This was one of the first things I booked last night. I got Russell Westbrook over 14.5 rebounds and assists, and I got the triple-double for plus 850. Now, I thought I was being sharp because I thought this line was going to move. However, it's moved the opposite direction. It's now 13.5 for almost plus money, and the triple-double in some places is plus 1,000. I think it's still a good bet. Unfortunately, that move makes me feel like that the Thunder are going to win this game by like 30, and Russell Westbrook is just going to dance around like he can for 25 minutes. But he's in the starting lineup. As Chat just said, this is possibly his last time ever playing in Oklahoma City. I mean, who knows? He can maybe play a couple more seasons, and then we're not worrying about it, but could be. And he's that type of guy. So I want to be involved in it. I want to be invested in it. If it doesn't hit, this is more of a narrative like play. I don't want to put this in any parlays or like put this in anything we have specifically because this Kings team is playing really bad basketball right now. But if they're going to stick around somewhat in this game, as you mentioned, Sauceman, Westbrook's going to have to ball. So I like the RA, like the triple-double sprinkle.
It's just working out. Like he's going to start today. It's just, come on. You know what I mean? Give us some magic in Oklahoma City today. All right? Give us some magic, Russ. Suck.
I did not touch this game. OKC dog walks teams. They beat them up. I looked at a few guys like Kaysen or AJ Mitchell. Lines are looking high. So on the Sacramento side of things, anyone that I would be willing to bet, we're not going to get lines for till like 10 seconds before the game. Maybe like a guy like Neek Clifford's PR.
Who?
20-point spread.
He's basically just
November.
playing Murray's position. He's just a small ball 4.
Yeah, just know right now. If you don't listen to anything else for the rest hour that we're going to be live, or you didn't hear a damn thing we talked about the last 30 minutes, just know that you're going to see later tonight when you see the highlights from this Kings game, motherfucker named Clifford is going to be hooping on some kids, because this always what just happened? This always happens where you say something like this and then somebody goes crazy. It's happened so many times, and this is probably going to be another one of those situations. And I mean, I usually know the guy you're talking about. This is legitimately the first time that you've said someone, and I'm literally like, I have never heard of this person in my life. Straight up.
He's a rookie, so I'm not surprised no one's heard of him. He's late in the first round, 23 already from Colorado State.
No, I'm telling you, I mean, if his lines pop up 10 seconds before this game starts, I'm going to sprinkle on something.
If you can get his 3 assists at plus money, go ahead and take that. This is the Jake LaRavia situation where at the first game it was plus 800 and now it's minus 320 or some shit.
I know how much you love taking showers. After that nasty and filthy, you need to go take a shower. Get in the shower.
I know how much you love taking showers. Is a crazy fucking.
What a thing to say to your friend.
We say some crazy stuff on that show, but for some reason that sticks out.
Chat, who doesn't love a good shower? I love a good shower. One more thing in this game before we move past it. Dennis Schroeder is coming off the bench now, leading that second unit. His RA is at 7.5. He's had 11 and 12 rebounds and assists combined in his last 2 games in this new role as the secondary point guard for this team. He's also hit his rebounds and assists in 5 straight games versus Oklahoma City and in both games against them this season. Former OKC player as well. He's like Westbrook. He's kind of played everywhere, so it doesn't necessarily matter. But I think Dennis Schroeder at 7.5 is disrespectful. If it wasn't minus 140, I would definitely want to invest in that individually. But yeah. Okay. Let's pick something. We got to pick something from this game. If you guys want to, we can roll. I'm not going to put Russ in anything. So yeah, I'm down.
Good.
Are you down, Sook?
With Russ?
Russ, I'm down. Let's do Russ.
Let's roll with Russ.
Levine assists, Austin. Interesting.
Muy interesante. Okay, and let's backtrack a skosh. I'm glad you wanted to get that one out of the way, though. Really interested to hear your thoughts on this game. Not a lot out there right now here. Someone in the chat just dropped some stuff. Miami taking on the Golden State Warriors. 8.5-point favorites are the Heat at home. 234.5 point total again. And as I mentioned, this team plays at not only the fastest pace in the NBA, like historically fast pace right now, like far and away faster than anybody anywhere close in the, like the graph. I don't know if, I think I sent it to you guys. The graph is like everybody else in the NBA's pace, and then the Heat are like way the fuck up here. Warriors, on the other hand, are on a terrible road trip. They've played like 5 back-to-backs this season so far, and no Steph tonight. Probably no Jimmy Butler tonight, who's ducking and dodging his former team. Probably no Draymond tonight as well. I don't know if that's for sure confirmed that those guys are out, but they were questionable, and this line's kind of telling me that I think those guys sit. This game's gross. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah, they are officially out. No, Jimmy Butler's doubtful. Draymond's doubtful. They ain't playing.
Jimmy not playing in Miami is so fucking cowardly. Come on, man. Come on. What are we doing?
He sucks.
He sucks.
Like, you had fans there. You have people that bought tickets for this game. You have people that will be in Jimmy Butler Miami Heat jerseys, man. Like, I don't know. At some point, you gotta.
Are there going to be Heat fans in Butler jerseys? He kind of did them dirty.
You can't tell me there's not going to be.
They kind of did him dirty
too. He played them for a long time. 2 finals trips. You know what I mean? He made them relevant for the last 8 years. Even if it was just beating the Bucks multiple times, I don't know. Like
this is like when you go to the bar and you see like 2 of your friends that broke up and like they were never good for each other, or they were good for each other for a while and then they broke up because they both were catastrophically toxic for each other, and you see it, and you just kind of order a beer and go, yeah, let's see how this plays out.
I have to say, SPJ always hits us with the relationship metaphors when we talk about players. Always hits us with the relationship.
It's because it's so relatable. I've also been in a lot of relationships, so like everybody can always relate to these. I've been in those things. You've seen those situations. Chat, you've probably seen that happen too, or you were in that. You know what's going on.
Yeah, with all the injuries, though, this is a messy game. No official plays for me, but the 8.5 maybe is a little low for a team that has covered 6-1 at home against the spread this season. Miami playing at a pace that a lot of teams can't emulate in practice, and now they're facing a team on a road trip from the West that doesn't even know how they play at all. So maybe this is a spot where Miami covers at home again, 6-1, covering at home on the season already.
Is Biggity Bam in the game or what?
Also questionable.
Yeah,
man.
Biggity Bam.
I need some news. Even Bam's taking a shit ton of threes because not only is this team playing really, really fast, but this is a case where it's not just points in transition or points on the fast break. They're taking shots quickly in the shot clock on purpose, like 7 seconds, 8 seconds into the shot clock, and that's resulted in Bam taking a lot more threes too. Even a guy like Kel'el Ware's taking more threes this year. Now, is that something I want to bet? No, but if Bam's not playing, I definitely want to dabble with some Kel'el Ware props again today. The PR. I think Norman Powell's in a good spot with the pace of play. The fact that he's going to be playing against a bunch of backups that really, I don't know who's going to guard Norman Powell. Somebody, Chef, mentioned to me, so maybe you have a little bit more of a read on this kid, but Will Richard?
Oh, yeah, scoring well for him. His PRA is in the last 5 games, his high was 17, and today it's 26 for his PRA. I think he's one of those guys that looks good in a limited role and might be exposed in a larger one. I would rather maybe go Quinton Post.
What about a little bit of Pods? Somebody said Pods triple-double with the high pace of play. It's something that we've looked at opposing Miami this week here. Not this week.
His RA is 11.5. Which, let me look at games without.
He wants to be better than Steph.
Without Draymond and Steph. Yeah, the one game he played this season without Draymond and Steph in the lineup, he had 9 and 9 in that game.
This is going to be a weird game where we look up and like the most random guy like Drew Smith
This is going to be the game where you buy the bad news and the Warriors are probably just going to win outright with nobody playing. Right?
I think Miami's culture is just too deep. They just have too many good players. I think Miami wins this game.
Is Jaime in store for a decent spot here? Also, am I reading into too much of the fact that Jaime went to UCLA, so maybe he's possibly like a childhood Golden State fan, so he just wants to beat up against his former team at home?
He's Mexican. He's definitely a Lakers fan.
That's so racist.
That's not racist. That's like you'd be the fan of the best team in the area. You wouldn't all of a sudden be like, I'm a Bay Area fan. The Warriors were bad when he was a kid. Lakers were good.
True. Okay, maybe that makes sense.
Like, you might as well have been a Clippers fan then.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not true.
If we're just going off geography.
I don't know if he's from LA specifically. I just know he went to UCLA for college.
Yeah.
So
let's find out where he's from. Watch him be from Golden State.
Watch him be from San Francisco.
He's from a small town in California. Yeah. Camarillo.
Oh.
Camarillo.
Is that close to you?
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know I asked him that question.
What was the question? Sorry.
Let's pick something from this game.
Right after Slick said Camarillo, and I was like, no, Camarillo, not Camarillo.
Is it close to you? Is it close
to you? Camarillo.
No, okay. It's closer to LA.
Okay, there you go. Maybe he's a Laker fan. Laker girls. Thank you, Austin. Do we want to go B pods? RA?
I can get behind that.
I can get down with B pods, yeah.
It's 11.5. Wait, is it even bettable? Yeah. Well, actually, it's 12.5. I like it. That's fine. It's plus money. Whatever. This game's grody stinky. But again, as you said, Sook, The line's also now 10.5, which is crazy.
I'm telling you, man, Drew Smith, PRA, whenever they're hiding a line like that, they want you to bet post. They want you to bet Richard. It's probably going to be fucking Gary Payton III, or it's going to be fucking Drew Smith, like the older vet guys, just like when Craig Porter Jr. went crazy for the Cavs the other night.
Craig Porter Jr., man. Triple double for B-Pod is plus 3,300. But I bet if you build it out in places, it's probably better than that. 33-1. Jaquez is plus 3,000.
Did you guys see that thing where B-Pod said that after Steph and Dre are done, that he wants the team to be his? Sure, buddy.
Dude, I sat there and I was like, how is this not Centel? This is Centel. Has to be Centel. So many stories have come out with B-Pods that you think is Centel, and then it's not.
Hey, his hair bothers me.
At least he supports the WNBA.
True. Him and Shaden Sharp, both of their hairs bother me. Shaden Sharp has been hooping, so I can't really rag on him too much. But that guy looks like the, I think it's the dude from The Simpsons. His hair.
Oh my God, Sideshow Bob.
Bro, he does. I'm telling you, when he hoops, man.
I will talk to the graphics guy and see if we can turn Shaden Sharp's hair red.
Bruh. He looks just like Sideshow Bob. They play later. We'll talk about that game. Excited to talk about that one.
Oh,
Chad, drop a dub if you're enjoying the show. We're having some fun today, boys. All right, so we got BI. Oh, excuse me. We got B-Pods. Oh, we got BI in here too. B-Pods.
Oh, sorry. Last point.
Yeah.
Moody's been going fucking bonkers. We saw that last game. He just went absolutely crazy. Now he's going to be on the court by himself while everybody and their mothers chasing down B-Pods, but there's only going to be one guy that's going to be taking jump shots.
The last game that he went crazy, all these dudes sat. So he had to be the guy.
And Steve Kerr just named him a full-time starter.
True.
So Kerr likes him.
Oh, it's unplayable. 4 threes is minus 160. 4.
His points is also
Moody.
Just take the points. If you like it, 20 plus is plus money.
Sweet Moses.
Oh, Moses.
Insanity.
The last game again against the Pelicans with no, I think Steph didn't play in that game. Or Jimmy. Hunt, he scored 32 and he took 16 shots.
Boys, we have 24 minutes before Betsky comes and boots us all off.
All right, let's roll. We're over halfway. We're chilling. A couple of these games we're probably not gonna also spend a bunch of time on. So
considering that we had an hour and a half and we're halfway with 20% of the show left, we need better time management, boys.
No,
we're doing fine. I don't know how much time we're going to spend on this one, so maybe we can wait. We only got 3 games left.
3-hour shows.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Do you guys even want to talk about the Pelicans and the Nuggets?
No, I don't.
Yeah, AG might sit too, so no.
This game's gross.
If you want to look at Tim Hardaway, I bet you goes bonkers today. If AG sits, Tim Hardaway Jr., Pelicans are giving up a shit ton of wide open threes, and that dude has the kind of trigger finger that you don't want behind a trigger unless it's basketball. Then it's what you want. I don't know where I was going. Trigger finger sounded very intense.
We don't have time to get into this because we just talked about how we're running out of time. Do you guys see that all these dudes are now doing like gun celebrations? Ja must be flipping his shit right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Ja's grenade celebration was still one of the coolest. I'm not gonna lie. That's so sick.
I'm surprised Jokic is playing with that wrist getting banged up, but Jokic could totally destroy this team. Zion is apparently questionable, so he might return. So maybe that changes the math a little bit. Derek Queen's been really good for this team to start out. He's been flirting with triple doubles. Maybe against the Joker. Maybe he wants to flirt even more with the triple double. I don't know. Zion coming back kind of fucks all that up. So
moving on.
Yeah. Let's get over it. Another big spread. Don't know how much time we're going to spend on this one. I got to play, but I'll make it short and sweet. You guys like anything in this Grizzlies Wizards game?
Pitch SPJ and I'll follow up.
We've talked about this. There's one guy in the NBA that loves to get the old belt out. Oh, you threw it the wrong way. But he likes to get the belt out, especially against bad teams. You guys know the deal. Oh, Ant-Man is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming down the Wizard's chimney and he's going to pull that belt out and wata.
Santa Claus.
coming down the Wizards chimney.
Hey, Santa, it's Christmas season. And you've seen the Sprite commercial. Yeah, give me Ant, 28.5 points. Yeah, again, he's almost every single team that's worse in the NBA of points allowed. The Wizards are also the worst defensive team in the NBA. Don't hate this either. Probably going to flirt with one as long as this game stays relatively close. The Wizards have been sticking around, so they haven't been getting absolutely clapped, but their defense is bad, and Ant's going to probably eat them for lunch. So I don't hate the 40 if you want to ladder it. Anything else you want to add, Vsauce, besides
not really
Ant-Man coming down the chimney?
I'll add on the 4+3s. That's what I'll add on here. I like the plus 120. I also got the 28.5 points, but he's just playing fantastic, not only against bad teams, but against high-paced teams. If you're looking at similar spots, he had 30 against Sacramento, 35 against Utah, 37 against Utah, and 41 against the Blazers team, all top 5, top 6 paces. So give me Ant-Man to go bonkers tonight. I like the 4+3s too a lot.
I can get behind the points too, boys, because as a home team, Minnesota is 3-4 covering large spreads this season. So, dude, if this game stays close, then Ant-Man in the fourth quarter probably puts this one to bed because he's also interested in winning Clutch Player of the Year this year.
I was thinking
Anthony
of this
Edwards
as my saucy entry. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm down to do that for sure when we get there. Anthony Edwards this season against teams with bottom 10 defenses, 30 points against the Kings, 35 against the Jazz, 37 against the Jazz, and 31 against the Lakers.
Stat padding,
baby.
Getting the belt out. Santa, old Santa Claus. All right, let's move on. This game is gross, but I wouldn't be surprised. The other game, I think there's probably more Nuggets, pun intended, on the Nuggets and the Pelicans. I think that game could turn interesting. Jokic could probably have like a 50-point, 16 rebound, 14 assist, triple-double or something for no reason whatsoever.
Any JV props? I mean, if it turns into a blowout, former team.
He also used to play for the Pels. Absolutely. Did Hardaway used to play for the Pels too?
No.
In his journeys?
Hardaway, no.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
One thing, now that you remind me, we have to. We always forget to bet this, but Hardaway was sent to the G League by the Hawks. So if he ever plays the Hawks again, which he hasn't really done in his career because he went to the West Coast, that was a team that literally had him on his roster and sent him to the G League, which kills the guy.
Yeah.
This is another gross game, in my opinion.
I agree, dude. I want to bet something bad in this one, but like I just can't get out to the window on anything in this game. 7.5 points towards the Mavericks at home. Another dog here. No, I think is Brunson back. I'm pretty sure Brunson's back.
He went through shoot around today
for the Knicks. See if there's any other news worth reporting here. Flag's questionable. Gafford is probable. Still no Anthony Davis. Excuse me. Flag is questionable with an illness. Don't know if he's going to play. Probably going to suit up. They don't know for sure yet. Yeah, I got nothing in this one. This game's nasty.
I got one play. Max Christie. I'm going back to him. At 11.5 points, 3+3s. I'm doing it again. The Knicks ranked 28th in the opponent 3-point percentage, 28th in opponent threes made. They have not been good on the perimeter, and you can't convince me to stay off of this. I know he only played 18 minutes. He didn't even take a three in the last game, but a lot of that had to do with the fact that they were down almost 30 the entire time against the Timberwolves. We were trying to feel like, Jason Kidd was trying a few different rotations, and Christie he didn't have it for whatever reason. But this is a matchup. If Cooper Flake sits, you need to take advantage of the poor perimeter defense. The best way to do that is with a guy like Max Christie. He's had 3+3s in 10 of the 15 games this year, boys. I got to push the button at +210, 11.5 points. I like it. It's just, I hate everything about the Mavericks except Max Christie.
I just bet this guy's points line at a 9.5 last game. He had one.
He had one shot in that game. That's what I'm saying. But that was the anomaly. Let's hope that was only good bet in that game.
I got one thing just to throw in since I didn't bet this. I might bet it later because I do like the way he's been playing for this team. Brandon Williams, starting point guard. Also, it came out that the Mavs are shopping what's his name? The backup point guard. No.
D'Lo?
D'Angelo Russell. Yeah. So I think they want to roll with B-Will. I told you guys that I think the Jake Kidd really likes him, and they want to kind of see what they've got with this dude. Also, he did play for the G League team that is an affiliation to the Knicks. Never played for the Knicks specifically, but he did play for the G League team, the Winchester Knicks, which is the
Hey, that's
affiliate.
actually a pull.
So
If he's mad, they never brought him up.
they didn't bring him up. He got traded to the Blazers because of that. So maybe he's pissed off at them for that.
I got a gross one too, I guess. Something I won't say is an official play, but Shamit. He had a 36-point game 2 games ago. If this turns messy, he's a good player.
injury.
Line is at 9.5. They need his shooting.
No
he
OG.
even stole a start last week.
He's starting
No
tonight
OG
too.
either.
Yep, no
Yeah.
OG. Josh Hart's worth a mention too. He's been really good, kind of returning back to his flirting with triple-double form, coming off the bench. So with no OG, he's probably going to play a little bit more substantial minutes as well. But yeah, this game, I don't even want to watch this game.
If I was Josh Hart, I'd be pissed.
That you're not
Sitting
starting.
your ass on the bench now.
Imagine playing 40 minutes every night, no regrets, nothing problem at all, and now you're even barely sniffing 25.
Just
don't think it's a
drinking,
big
just
part.
drinking titty milk, getting triple doubles. Tibbs is playing you 44 minutes. Now he's got a whole new life, man.
Back to regular milk and regular minutes.
Oh, we need that on a shirt, man, for Josh Hart and send it to him. Regular milk and regular minutes.
Oh
Yeesh.
my god.
Holy. All right, boys. Game of the night could be last one. We made it to the end.
Mhm.
Very excited for this one. Chef and I are actually going to cook an SGP for this game later tonight. Should be a good one. Blazers taking on the Chicago Bulls. 3.5 points. Now it's moved a point since we talked about it last, and that's probably because Drew Holiday was officially ruled out once again, missing another game with a calf strain. Probably wonder why they're doing that. Giddey and company coming to town after that huge win against the Nuggies. Portland looked pretty bad last night against the Suns. Suns kind of strangleheld them at home. They looked a little out of sorts. And as somebody who watches the Blazers pretty substantially, because I like betting Denny, obviously, but also we like watching this team as a whole, it was really weird to watch them like not shoot. Denny was doing normal Denny stuff, going downhill, getting into the lane, and he would pass it to somebody that was 5 feet away from the rim. And instead of just like shooting, they all just turned around and like threw it out to the 3-point line to Tamani Kamara, who cannot hit fucking water if you fell out of a boat right now. So it was weird to watch a little bit last night. One more shout that I'd like to throw in before we talk about some props in this game. Caleb Love played really good last night for this team against the Suns, the former Arizona Wildcat from college. I'm sure you guys remember the name. He's starting tonight for the Blazers. Just scored 17 in his first full game, getting full minutes against the Suns. Game that's going to be incredibly fast-paced at this crazy total of 244. I don't hate the 13.5 points for him. But I got another couple officials, but I just wanted to throw that out there since I'm just looking at it right now. What do you guys think about this game? Should be a fun one.
I think it's going to be a fun one. I think the Blazers are on the second leg of a back-to-back after a little bit of a deflating loss. The Bulls are off a big win against the Nuggets on that, which was the second night of a back-to-back with travel in the altitude, but they did not give a single fuck. No Kobe White. Kobe White's back in the lineup today. He only played 30 minutes in that Utah game despite playing some in overtime. I think he only really saw that because it was overtime and how close that game got. But I'm taking Josh Giddey. I know, SPJ, you are on him in a different way, but
Giddler.
I'm going right back to the 37.5 PRA for the Giddler. The guy has been absolutely fantastic. He had 21 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists in their game against the Denver Nuggets. It was a huge game, and I just think that when you're on the road, you need your superstars to score the ball just a little bit more. Kobe White's back in the lineup, and he did have 27 points in his first game back, but I just don't expect him to be playing 35 minutes tonight, especially with this just being his second game back on the road, all the way on the West Coast. I really think that the Bulls are going to need to lean on Giddey. I think he's been doing a lot to be aggressive, to get the ball in the hoop. And this Portland defense is, you know what I mean? They haven't been the best. And I think that this is the spot where Giddey takes advantage. 244. The Bulls have to score 120 points to get close to that. And Giddey is scoring, I think, close to 25% of their points, just usage-wise. So 37.5.
This will be the constant conversation that you and I have when Josh Giddey plays basketball of which line to take, because you are on the PRA. I took the RA. The triple-double line I got was actually plus 360, but it has moved now to plus 420. Nice. A little better, which I don't really know why this is a playable number. We talked about this in the Nuggets game. It was 16.5. He had a triple-double in that game. He soared. His usage is just so high. If you watch this Bulls team, he does everything for them right now. 16.5 feels so comfortable. The triple-double, the last time he played against the Blazers last season, again, it was last year, 19 rebounds and 12 assists in that game he had. He hit his RA with rebounds. So set it, forget it. Don't overthink it. If you want to rope in the points like V mentioned, feel free to do so. The PRA, RA, the Giddler. And chat, you guys know what time it is. I'm probably just going to pitch this to you every single time that the Portland Trailblazers play basketball. But he burned me yesterday. He burned me because they kind of got walked at the end of that game. But also, like I said, I don't know why they were just not shooting. So I'm assuming that they made some adjustments. This game's going to be an absolute track meet. And Denny loves track meets. He also likes pancakes because he's open late. Also take the double-double. He had a double-double against them last year with 12 boards. I saw some stuff from Denny yesterday that I think he kind of was having moments of growing up, realizing it within his own eyes that when Drew's not out there, when these other guys aren't out there, when he's having to play minutes mixed with Shaden not on the court and it's only him, he was deferring too much. And I think that it was one of those situations where he needs to learn that when he's out there and being the main scorer, that he can just go and be the main scorer and score. I think that can happen against the Bulls tonight. So open late. Give me Denny.
Beautiful.
CC. Suck, you like anything in this game?
No, I'm off this game. This is one that I'm just gonna watch and enjoy. Portland's defense has regressed. They're giving up a lot of shooting opportunities, and I do think that now we've kind of seen the Thiago Splitter effect. And I'm not to be too on the guy, but he doesn't even have a full grasp of the English language. He admits when he's talking to the team that he doesn't know how to express himself. That becomes difficult for me to get back you. I'm not saying that he's a bad coach or will remain a bad coach, but in the heat of the moment when you're trying, like SPJ is saying, these guys weren't executing. Well,
They weren't.
if Thiago Splitter has 10 seconds to speak and he has to spend 5 of it thinking, how am I going to lay this out for the guys so it's positive and received? You've just wasted a lot of time. Chicago has struggled a little bit in the last few games here. I think this is a get-right spot for them. They're going to get out in the break against Portland, who's been bad at defending that. Sure, Portland is 4-2 covering spreads at home this season, but I just think this is a bad matchup for them. I think Matthias has an opportunity to have a very good game. And Io Dosumu, if he gets right, I think he does as well. And I love the Giddey points angle as well, because he is actually their leading fast break scorer, and he's going to have a size advantage coming out against Portland tonight.
Beautiful. Should we cook?
What is Moons over my hammy? What does that mean?
Is the Moons over my hammy of bets currently? Do you know
Does
what
that mean?
means?
I don't know. I assume it's a good thing, but I don't know. I was trying to make it a thing too. Mommy.
Okay. So I'm not crazy trying to make it into a acronym or whatever. That's the name of a dish at Denny's.
Oh,
Mush Nose ball.
Denny's.
It's
I only know the Grand Slam. See, that's the problem. It's the breakfast sandwich. Also, hi Mushy.
Interesting. I'm only eating at Denny's at 2 a.m. and getting chicken fingers.
I like the PRA. He likes the PRA. I think they are both good bets, to be very honest with you.
He's probably going to make the saucy lay. Or do you want to take Denny?
The slate lay, you mean?
No, I was talking about the saucy lay.
Oh, I don't want to put Denny in the saucy lay.
We can put Denny in the slate lay and put Giddey in the saucy lay.
And decide which one from Giddey we take. Yeah, I can get into
Should we
that.
fight to the death? I'm just kidding.
No, we'll let chat decide. That's basically like fighting to the death.
I can't take it. Chat's more intense. Discovered.
Sure.
Also, sharp points in this one. Struggling to shoot, but that's definitely going to turn the corner. He's just scoring like crazy.
Denny's PRA now is 44.5.
44.5.
I got it at 38.5. That's gross, dude.
Is somebody out?
Yeah, I think this is when they thought Sharp, or then when they thought fucking.
Sharp's also on the report as well, so that's probably fucking shit up.
Oh, I bet you Sharp's not playing. I'm not seeing lines for him. That's probably why.
Look who's here.
6
Manny
minutes to
from
go
NYC.
at the death.
Oh, he's
Jeffrey.
Wow, Chef, give us just a second because we got to like cook and then we got to get these other guys up here. So we got to take. You guys want to do Denny at 44.5? That's
Nope.
so
That's disgusting movement.
That's nasty, man.
I mean, I like
What
the
about
guy, but I don't like him that much.
No, me either. And I love him. His points is 29.5 now. What about
Bulls
what
money
about
line?
I can get down with that.
Yeah, I can get down with that too.
Let's take Bulls. The money line. Damn. Minus 180. Okay, so we got 6 legs. We kind of skipped some games. Austin was asking about it. BI, PRA, Hornets money line, Bulls money line, B-Pod 11.5 RA, Westbrook 13.5 RA, Lonzo 8.5 RA.
I think
39.65. Nice.
Beautiful.
39.65. Okay. Sprinkle it, dust it, however you want to do it, chat. Cup of coffee. You guys know the deal. Okay, man. Saucy Lay?
Rockets
Now
money
Chef
line.
Now Chef can join us. Hi, Sheffrey. Welcome.
Hi, Chef.
Chef.
Yeah, buddy.
Right.
We got
Rockets money line?
we got 5 minutes and we're cooking the lay. So
Literally
lock-
from the kitchen, boys. Let's go.
Literally.
We're starting off with Rockets money line. What is your
And
favorite play today?
Points.
My favorite play?
Yes.
I do like Scotty boards, Randall
What do you
boards.
love, Chef? What do you love?
Love.
Give us
Love?
one.
Plums.
Love.
Like, what's a
Ooh.
play that you would adopt and love forever
Like us.
and pay for their college?
Probably.
And take them to ice cream. And pay for
Gosh.
their first beer.
I know.
And make them dinner.
Let me just see if the line moved at this at all.
And
Not really.
Tell them about the birds and the bees.
I was just thinking that, SPJ. What the fuck?
You horny bastard.
Holy shit. I was like, when should I jump in?
Let's do Kalkbrenner boards.
Let's go.
Well, we love Kalkbrenner. You want to do
Let's
the boards? I love
8
it.
boards. I think he gets a double-double. I have it sprinkled. 10 is plus 215.
I love the
love
double
that.
double. You want to do the PR?
238 plus
Kalkbrenner.
1.5 spread. Pace against the shitty Pacers.
Do you want to do the
We actually
PR if
talked
you like
about
the
it.
double double, Chef?
That's fine. I'd rather do the boards.
Let's do the
Just
boards.
take the rebounds. 8.
He
8 plus.
has some of the most rebound chances on his team.
Mhm.
Beauty.
Okay, man. We got Rockets. We talked about Cockburner and how he likes going to Regina.
Oh.
Anyway, Houston Rockets money line. Anthony Edwards 28.5 points. Ryan Cockburner 8+ boards. The Giddler's going to take us home and tuck us in, but chat, you get to help us out now. Is Josh Giddey? Are we taking the PRA at 36.5, or are we taking the RA at 16.5?
Don't fumble the bag, chat.
I feel like
It's your
the
choice.
PRA.
Come on, chat.
Chitty chat.
Chitty, bang, bang.
Dubs.
Just dubs.
All
It
right.
don't matter. We're winning either way. I think both hit, to be honest.
I do too.
Let's go PRA, boys.
All right.
Okay.
PRA.
Okay, man.
Oh,
You want to get weird?
Yes,
Always.
Chef.
Hang on. Just give me a second. Let me finish. Let me read this off. Rockets money line. Edwards 29 points. Cockburner 8 rebounds. Giddey 36.5. PRA plus 1,000. There's your saucy 4.
There you go.
Get frisky with us. Okay, yes, let's get weird. We got 2 minutes to get weird.
All right. Jarris Walker hasn't had 3 assists in his last 6 games. Has not had 3 assists in his last 6. He had 7 potential
Mhm.
with Mathurin back, and he had 1 assist last game. The Hornets give up the 4th most assists against small forwards. And his line is 2.5, minus 106. 7 potential, and he had 1 last game. This game is all pace. All pace.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 forwards, minus 106. 4 plus 2 something. I don't know.
Averaged 3.8 in October and went on a streak of 5, 5, and 6 before he went on this cold run here.
Yeah. He will have 28 minutes that he will be playing.
I loved
Jarrett
playing
Walker.
his PRA earlier this season before it got inflated.
Yeah.
Before they caught up.
Shit, there were games 9-5, 8-5, 6 and
Mhm.
6, and then it just kind of dipped. And I think this is probably going to be one of the better SGP games. I mean, the Pacers are playing in blowouts. It's completely random who's going to do what, but his assist potential's spiked, and I think it happens again tonight. And I want to catch it. So
I'm in, Chef.
Bing
How
bong.
about that with you?
Let's go. Glad you stopped in literally at the last second because we got to pass it off to the expected bets 4 guys. But glad
so many
you were here
shows, so little time.
Yeah.
Well, I sent you the link at the beginning, but
Brother, I was in therapy.
I know.
was getting this.
I know.
Not me, my kid. I'm not in therapy. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying.
This
I'm all
is
over
your
the place.
this is your
This is
therapy
my
with
therapy.
us. Yeah, right here.
This is my therapy.
All right, guys. Chat, thanks for tuning in to the All Sauce team today. We will be back with you guys tomorrow on Friday to break down the NBA Cup games. But don't worry, the guys are taking over now for expected bets 4 to give you the moves on the ice. We will be back also with you guys tomorrow talking Thursday Night Football on Betspresso across the channel. But, boys, you got anything else to say before I tee it up and we go dancing on the ice?
Enjoy
Cash.
some hoops.
Let's cash. You guys
No.
came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. Stick around. Oh, bye, Chef. Bye. All right, let's pass it to the lads. See you later, guys.
What is going on, everyone, and welcome into Expected Bets for your go-to podcast for all things hockey betting. I am Gator Betting, joined by my 2 co-hosts. As always, we got Gretzky Betskis and Franco the Banker. Guys, how are we doing on this lovely Wednesday evening? Franco?
I'm doing great. Kind of liking this little weird small slate tonight. Think we can find some little nice props tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, the issue.
It's interesting.
I mean, we can get.
It's interesting.
It is. the amount of props that I want to play in this Edmonton-Washington game is concerning to a point. The matchup makes absolutely no sense, but I have about 8 shots on goal props that I love.
Wow.
That's an issue. Yeah, that's an issue.
Nothing will go wrong.
It's not a
there,
good one to have.
I'm sure.
No. Nothing has ever gone wrong when you have. Well, that's just shots on goal. I have probably about 2 other points props that I love in that game. But before we get into tonight's slate, anything you guys want to bring up, discuss before we hop in?
I'm here. My camera is
We
acting
can
up.
talk about the tech issues.
Sure.
How was Zona?
Dude, gorgeous. Not really vacation, though. I don't think I was able to sit down for more than maybe 20 minutes. First vacation, being part of kind of a larger group with a 8-month-old certainly makes things more complicated.
Congratulations on the baby.
Not mine. See, not mine either. Yeah, it turns itself into not really a vacation at that point. It's certainly was enjoyable. Lovely to spend time with the fam and everyone, but in terms of being able to just do your own thing and go bar hop with a large group of people, not really an option.
Well, save up those miles because you owe me.
Yeah, I do owe you big time.
Yeah. And
I just want to, boys, can I just
go.
interrupt real quick as well?
Yeah.
And also say hello to you guys. Besky and I honorarily want to say fuck Clayton Keller. That's all I got for you.
Yeah.
I'll third that. I'll third that.
That was brutal.
Bastard.
I cannot believe he did not look good either. He didn't look good in the Ducks game, and I was like, "There's no way that will happen twice." And man,
I'm so mad. I'm so mad, man. That's
could
two
tell he was
straight
hungry too.
goal
I mean,
scorer
he was
parlays. I've lost. On a
he was
Utah player.
trying
So fuck your
too.
team.
I think he was just gripping the stick too tight, and oh god, so brutal.
What was the exact parlay you had in that one? So I saw both of you just.
I had Robertson, Bedard, Connor, and Keller. For plus
me and
3,
Sweatpants
9,
had
2, 4,
Connor, Bedard, Kyle Connor, and Clayton Keller for the triple C.
Yeah. So I added Robertson to that.
Oh. I had another
Brutal.
one that was Kyle Connor 3 shots and the goal. Robert Thomas assists and Connor Bedard 4 shots with Clayton Keller 2 points. So that was a little bit of a stretch, but then I had an easier version of that, where it was Kyle Connor 3 shots and a point, Robert Thomas point, Bedard 3 shots, and then Schmaltz and Keller point. Those two had 12 and Keller had 13 points against the Sharks in the last 6 games. And, if they had ripped up the Ducks, I probably wouldn't have felt as super confident because eventually those streaks end. But the way that Ducks game ended, the Moms being on the road with them, I mean,
unacceptable.
Yeah.
See, now in honor, remember
Celebrini Hattie as that last leg in those parlays, and would have been fine.
If only you switched out 1 goal for 3.
Yep.
I just wish I bet Celebrini goal instead. I mean, honestly, I think when you're looking at these props, especially for those longer shots, it just pays to have home guys. I feel like you do road guys on top lines, you're gonna get burned.
I don't know.
Or you can join me on my round robin kick.
Yeah. If I went round robin, I would have been good last night. But
see,
that's all it takes. I hate betting plus 180 goal scorers straight. That's why I'd put 4 legs.
But you don't. You get 2 and then 3 legs.
Yeah, but still, it ain't enough. I'm greedy.
Yeah, I guess so. Is Keller now banned from the parlays that we're putting together for the next week or so, or no? Just timeout. No. He's just in timeout.
Maybe.
He's not in jail.
I mean, again, they're still on the Mom's trip and they're going to Vegas. Maybe that's where he gets it right, but
or things could go even worse.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
you got to get one win in front of the Moms, right? When
is that going to be the last game of the trip?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
that's tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not
I
easy.
mean, maybe the Moms stay at home against the Rangers on Saturday too, but
tough.
I don't know. They probably want to go to New York. Free trip to New York. Probably not.
No, Rangers are at Utah.
Oh, all right.
So stay with your kids. See their
one
mansion.
more game.
One more game. Yeah,
definitely. Well, definitely tomorrow in Utah or in Vegas. Yeah, I may have to skip on them on Vegas, but Vegas is a nice target right now.
Why not both?
So,
why not both? All right. Anything else before we hop into the first game?
No, let's get into it. I can feel how long 4 games is going to take us to get through already.
The
nastier they are.
Exactly. All right. First game up on the slate. Let me see if I can find it here. Didn't label the graphics before we go. Perfect. Now we got it. Utah or Edmonton. Jeez, I got Utah in my mind. Edmonton at Washington. Washington minus 120. Edmonton plus 100. Total set at 6.5 here, plus 110 to the over. Do we want to go through my shots on goal props now, or do you guys want to start if you guys have a side and a total?
Well, it smells a little bit cheesy here with Edmonton at the plus money, but they are not the best on the road. So I kind of like that Washington money line here, but the way they lost to the Sabres, you kind of feel like there should be some pushback here. But man, Logan Thompson has been so good for the Caps.
Yeah. So Caps are 3-7 in their last 10. Edmonton 4-6 in their last 10 on the road this year. Edmonton 4-7-2. The Caps 5-4-1 at home. So both teams looking to turn things around pretty quickly. Yeah, that even money. It almost feels like a Caps money line. Like I don't think this is the game Edmonton's turning it around. But I was looking.
They've won one on this road trip so far.
Though.
Yeah. So.
And have you looked at their schedule?
Yeah, coming up is Dallas.
They've played
Florida,
a ton
Tampa.
of games.
No, yeah.
But they've played a ton
Florida
of games recently.
Mm-hmm. So they go Capitals tonight, tomorrow against the Lightning, Saturday against Florida to wrap up their 7-game road trip.
Yeah, and then they face Dallas at home 3 days later.
Jeez.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, that's Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. So every time, I think I got this right. So in the past few games where Edmonton's kind of lost, they lost 9-1 against Colorado. They came back out, won 5-4 against Columbus. You have to think
that
they're
was
going to
at
put
home, right?
That was correct. Yeah, I just don't know what type of effort we're going to see.
How about how they got shut down by Buffalo?
Well, they scored one.
I couldn't even watch that game, too. I might just not watch tonight's either, if that's what we're going to do.
Handling them. They were getting BTA, if you will.
I mean, we're dead last in the Atlantic, so there's only one more to go, I guess. But
yeah, you're like 2 points out of it, too.
Yeah,
though, because
exactly.
Every single team but one
I don't want that hope. Yeah, I don't want that hope right now. They need to win a few more games after that, 7 games skid? Yeah.
Well,
not good.
You got the Flames tonight.
Not a bad start.
Yeah, only bad team.
Betsky, any props for you in this one?
Yeah, I got some things circled. I think Hyman Point, this may not be the game, but this is more of one that I'm definitely going to pay attention to. It's minus 150, so it's more of a parlay piece here. Just got back, has 1 point in, I believe, the 2 games he's played so far. Top line with McDavid, top power play unit.
Is he, though? I looked on Daily Faceoff, and he's not on the top line right now. Edmonton's running 11-7. Roslovic.
Oh,
yes.
Up there.
Yeah, Edmonton's running 11-7 tonight. Roslovic's now on that top line.
Oh, gosh, he's on the third line.
Love his point tonight. Love Roslovic point. Hit 9 of his last 10, 8 of his last 13 versus Washington, 7 in each of his last 7 away, minus 120 on DraftKings. So give me that. That's prop number 1 in this one.
Yeah, that's a great look. I didn't realize that little line shuffle there.
Mm-hmm.
McMichael 1.5 at home is an absolute wagon on the top line with OV playing right wing. Tom Wilson 1.5 at home is insane. I circled Savoy point, top line with McDavid and Roslovic. I mean, it's kind of the same theory here. He's heating up a bit. I'll let you go into the more shots because I have 2 more written down. But
Beauvillier at 2, Nurse at 2, McMichael at 2, Chychrun at 3, Ekholm at 2, Bouchard
How many
at
of these
3.
are you actually placing? Is what
Leonard at
I want
2.
to know.
All right, I listed off what? That was 8.
25.
That might just be a parlay in itself.
You don't bet that much volume, so I can't imagine.
No, I don't bet that much volume at all. But I have to do a deeper dive into these. But knowing us, we'll probably go until 6:59. So we'll see where we end up.
Here's my issue is just how good Edmonton's been against shots. 29th for defensemen, so they're allowing the third least. They're not really leaky to any position except for center and left wing. But you know how some of that data is. So I guess they're worst against forward. They're more middle of the pack against them. So I'm a little worried about Chychrun. I know his home volume and his home hit rate is insane. This may be a game I stay away from for him, but it's definitely a good look. I totally understand if anybody wants to take that. And that makes me a little concerned here on the other end too, because Washington's dang good against shots. They're 22nd. They allow the 22nd most, so 10th least. I guess that's more middle of the pack, and you would hope that Edmonton comes out energized tonight. How are they against defensemen? Washington is tied with Edmonton for 29th.
Not a good target.
6.1, so not a great target for shots.
But recently, if you change that tab to recent, Edmonton defensemen look a lot better in the last 10.
The other thing too, guys, if you look at the props.cash charts as far as like where they're giving up volume, both these teams, across the whole point, you know, they break it up like right defense, center, and then left defense. Washington just like kills you. There's nothing there as far as their defense, but Edmonton actually is weak against left defensemen, the left side, and they completely shut down right defensemen. So Chychrun lines up on the left side.
How much of that is the fact that there's like 3 right-handed defensemen that are offensively gifted in the league?
Well, not shot side. I'm saying from what side of the ice they're shooting from.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay.
They're right or left-handed. I'm saying that from the right side of the ice, they're shutting it down, whereas the left side of the ice, they're giving up more. And as well, Chychrun fires a ton from the slot, and that's where they give up. That's where they're softest, so to speak. Okay. So I'm fine going to Chychrun today. I get it, but I've already done this enough times where I've been like, it's not a great matchup for him, so I'm not going to take him. And then he has 3 shots in the second period, and you're just like, cool.
Yep.
And he was bettable today. You know, he wasn't minus 130 or minus 140. Like once again, he's minus 115 today. I think you just set it, forget it. And if you lose tonight, you go back to him tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, so I've narrowed it down. Bavillier at 2, Nurse at 2, McMichael at 2. Those are the 3 I'm playing, in addition to Roslovic point. Chychrun point also looks unbelievable at plus 105.
I really like that.
That's really another one that's on my card. So
that's actually how I want to pivot him.
Yeah, I'm going to take his point instead of his shots. So that's 5 plays in 1 game. We're off to a really hot start here and a 4-game slate. Any other looks from you guys
that you're doing this on?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He's just making up for it.
I know. I was going to say
4 game like an 11 game.
The other thing too is this is going to be Edmonton's 5th game in a week.
God,
including last Wednesday. Yeah. So to me, it's like I don't care. I think this is a Washington spot here. I don't mind looking at that money line. Maybe their team total if you want to pivot a little bit. It's not like Edmonton's been keeping the puck out of the net.
Yeah.
So yeah, give me some Washington props in general, and yeah, I think Washington money line's on the board here.
Yeah, I agree. I like it. Anything else, Betsky?
No, I just needed to do a little costume change. It's getting hot.
Magician. All right, next game up, Flames at the Sabres. Flames plus 130, Buffalo minus 155. Huh?
What do you mean?
Listen, The Sabres
Gator
met
didn't watch that
-155 favorites
No,
is a dangerous number. I get it's the Flames, but that is a very large number to lay and put your confidence in the Sabres at -155.
no way.
So you're taking the
No,
Flames.
I'm fine with
Is that
it.
what you're telling us, Gator?
Yeah, don't beat.
Listen, they just got up for Edmonton. This is a quintessential Buffalo letdown game if I've ever seen one.
This is a new
No.
Sabres.
Yeah,
No, it's really not though. They're really not.
no.
Washington.
There's no way you could get me to take the Flames.
Yeah. Just quickly, what did you guys have for Washington? I think we're all on Roslovic point, Chikrin point.
Chicken
Franco, what
shots.
else
Don't
did
mind
you have?
Nurse and Ekholm 1.5s.
Yep. I'd like Nurse at 2, McMichael at 2, Beauvillier at 2. Franco, you had
And
Chikrin shots.
I don't mind Washington money line, and I love chicken
Yeah, I don't
shots.
mind
That's
that.
my favorite play from that game.
Under probably feels geez. Well,
We're gonna get to an under.
Skinner to let him. Yeah,
I have my favorite under of the day coming up. In terms of a side, I hope none of you are taking that Sabres at -155. That's just too large of a number to lay. Any thoughts on the total here then?
I guess I don't mind the under here. Well, so
Cooley's in net though.
wait. Cooley is in net.
Yep. But Calgary's been so bad offensively.
Sabres puck line.
Yeah,
You're a sick man. You're a
No,
sick
If I'm
man.
going to bet the
Get
Sabres
some-
at -155, I
Don't.
might as well get some value for it.
Don't do it. What's their
I'm doing
in reg? They're probably around even money.
all right.
Nah,
fair.
puck line.
No,
Nah, puck line.
-110.
F it.
All
We'll
right.
do it live.
Yeah.
Nice.
Props. Josh Doan
Yeah.
for a point at -110 on the top line with Thompson and Tuck doesn't look bad.
You know where his daddy's
Yeah, I bet it
from,
last
right?
game and he didn't score. So thanks a lot, Josh Doan. Another Utah.
They're Calgarians,
Oh, really?
the Dome family. I mean, he was born in Zona, but Shane and the family were like farmers or ranchers up in Alberta. So whenever Shane used to play in Calgary, like his parents would be there, and all the family would come out. So Josh Doan, I don't know how much he cares, but he's got to care a little bit, you know. But
Yeah.
especially when Buffalo plays in Calgary, which I don't believe they have this season, that'd be one to circle. But yeah, I think
I like the top line. Yeah, I mean you're getting value there.
I mean,
Tuck
there's no
points.
reason not to if you're gonna. Yeah, what is his point value at?
Tuck's at -145 tonight.
No,
So if
don't.
anything, Doan's at -110.
I love that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love Doan point tonight. He's going to be on that
Yeah.
top line, top power play unit or second power play unit, but he's going to have plenty of opportunities. So at -110 against Cooley of all goalies, let me sprinkle that. Honestly, you might as well just staple it with Thompson. There's
Yeah,
no point in
why
just
not?
taking that straight. Just staple it with Tage.
Yeah.
So
Oslin's been really good for you guys.
yeah, and so has Rosen.
Three.
So has
draft
Rosen
pick.
too.
Yep. Both those
Yeah.
guys look great.
Yeah. Rosen for a point looks pretty good tonight. With McLeod and Quinn, I like that line a lot. Any other props that you guys were looking at? I mean, Calgary's got a bunch of point
Wait,
props here, but
Oslind is fourth line, but top power play.
Yes.
power play point.
Is that how
Franco?
he's been?
Let's see what the value is.
I was gonna say I thought he was with Rosen last game.
I think he
450.
was.
No, he wasn't. Rosen and Quinn were with McLeod last game. I stacked that line,
Okay.
and I'm actually gonna stack it again here. So give me that
What-
line.
what
I'll
about
give you a price in a
Quinn
second
Point, then?
here. Quinn Point looks fine too. I mean, they burned me last game. They did not come through, but I'm willing to run it back. It feels like
Yeah,
I think we're gonna get goals from I could see 4 or 5 goals from Buffalo tonight. So
yeah. I mean, Rosen
some
point
value.
straight is plus 110. So I'm gonna take him and Doan for straights, and then probably, I mean, honestly, Franco, I like that play of just taking Rosen, McLeod, and Quinn, stack that line, and then stack Doan and Thompson.
plus 525.
Yep.
Hey, are they really treating that Ostlin, Mallenstein, Josh Dune, and Josh Doan? Wow, what a world! Line as the fourth line, or are they getting more like third line minutes and it's just listed as 4 on daily faceoff? Because I can't imagine that Jordan Greenway, Tyson Kozak, and Peyton Krebs line is really a minute muncher one.
Last game, it stacked up that way. 12 minutes or 13 minutes for the top line, 11 minutes for line 2, 10.5 for line 3, and 7.5 for the fourth line. Greenway was playing a ton because he was playing that like shutdown role, which like I guess they value him as a shutdown player. I kept seeing that line out there, the Greenway and Krebs.
So I guess the way to think about that too, and it's one of those things you always want to take a gander at, is coaches list lines differently, or when beat reporters kind of sit at practice and write down who's on the line rushes together. That doesn't always mean like the fourth line is treated like a grinder fourth line. You kind of want to just dissect.
The Flyers are a perfect example of that.
Mm-hmm. And my guess is that fourth line is really young right now, so it's probably getting sheltered a lot. But if they're more offensively gifted, they probably are, especially at home, are going to get good offensive zone starts. Aren't going to be tasked to shut down the almighty Calgary top line and things like that. And so I guess I'm just trying to confirm in my mind that I like that Ostlin point enough, even though he's.
They had 2 goals. They had 2 goals last game. That's where the production came from. At least even strength. The third line and fourth line. 2 goals for the fourth line. 1 for line 3.
Mm-hmm.
The McLeod, Quinn, and Rosen line got absolutely caved in. I'm saying 4 shots for, 11 against.
Well,
but that was probably McDavid. That was probably McDavid.
Yeah. McLeod was having to be shadowing McDavid the whole night.
So
you also have to think too that Lindy's rolling all 4 tonight. Calgary on a back-to-back. He's going to try to just gas them tonight too. So in terms of if you're concerned with the fourth line not getting minutes, I don't think that's going to be the case tonight.
Now that
Calgary
looked
like crap last night too.
Sorry,
Calgary looked like crap last night. They had like 6 shots like midway through the second period.
Yeah.
So,
but Frost and Coronado
power
both
play unit for Buffalo is Ostlin, Jack Quinn, Rosen, Dahlin, and Thompson. So Doan and Tuck are on the second power play unit. So when we were talking about Doan point and stacking it with Tage, but maybe just take it as a straight.
What about Rosen and Quinn then?
Tuck.
Or maybe
Rosen and Quinn's good as a straight.
Rosen and Quinn, I like that.
Yeah.
And then Doan and Tuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more
You're
sense.
getting better value on that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the 2 stacks for points.
That's the way to do it. And Ostlin power play points plus 450. Give me that top power play. Rosen's plus 450 as well. Give me that. I'll sprinkle each of them and.
I really like that. Holy cow!
I mean, if I said it a million times, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. If you're giving me plus 400 or better on the top power play guy, I'm taking it.
Yeah. Any shots for this game? I do have one. Jonathan Huberdeau, 2+. Missed last game on 3 attempts. Hear me out here. 7 of his last 10. Great history against Buffalo. Shocking. I don't know why, but
because he's
just
got
a phenomenal history. Yeah, but he had a few against when he was with Calgary. And then in terms of his home and away splits, they're pretty drastic. So at home this season, he's hitting 4 of 7. On the road this year, he's hitting 7 of 9. And you're getting that at -138. Buffalo's pretty leaky to shots. I think Huberdeau can at least put up 2 tonight. So give me his 2+ at -138 on FanDuel. And then the Doan, Tuck, Rosen, Quinn. Maybe I'll sprinkle those power play points as well, Franco. Those are pretty good looks.
I just need to make a quick comment. Ostlin power play point is plus 420. So auto.
Nice.
Auto.
Nice.
I think I'm actually going to sprinkle all 3 of Quinn, Rosen, and Ostlin because 1 hits and you're
feeling
going to
good.
make money.
And if they combine
2 hit, you're
if
feeling
if
really
two of
good.
them-
If all 3 hit, you're going to be able to retire.
Do you think they have like a special sportsbook concierge for you specifically at like Disney Betsky, where they're just like, all right, what props can we make plus 420 tonight? Because I know he's going to bet them.
I think when I log in, the books adjust odds because it's shocking how many I find.
Here he comes.
He's logged in. Hurry up, switch everything to plus
this parlay
420.
should be plus 800, but let's knock it down to plus 699. And I'm like, yes. I'm like, if people
I
are
like it even better.
I got way better
Yeah.
odds on the same book. I'm like, guess the lines are changing.
As I say, you're turning down boosts to make sure it stays at 699. Yeah.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Save those boosts for
Another point you can boost to plus 420. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else in this game? I like Thompson goal too. I'll say it.
That's fair.
What about
I will
Buffalo team
say
total?
Backlund. Yeah,
Yep.
Buffalo team total is good. I don't mind that.
Oh, okay. So last game, Franco and I, for that Edmonton game against Buffalo, went heavy on all the defenseman shots, and all of Ekholm, Nurse, and Bouchard hit their lines or exceeded them. We get 2 options tonight with Rasmus Andersson and Uyghur. Uyghur looks very good at his 1.5. So I would definitely point that out, but that's definitely got to be a parlay piece.
Uyghur at 2 and Quinn at 2 look really good.
I don't mind potentially taking Uyghur up to 3, getting some plus money there. But both Backlund and Uyghur look fantastic at 2 for me. So I'm trying to decide who I'm going to piece them with. I don't necessarily love putting 2 players together on the same team, but they likely won't be playing against or at the same time or with each other. So maybe I will just stack them together. But they're popping for me, at least 2 of my favorite plays tonight, honestly, at 2.
Quinn at 1.5 looks pretty good. His volume at home's much better, and especially as of late, 6 attempts, 5 attempts, 4 attempts. So I might throw him and Anderson in a little parlay.
Nice.
Or Uyghur, sorry.
Yeah, I like Uyghur a good amount more than Anderson.
Yeah.
But I do like Anderson.
Uyghur at 2, Quinn at 2. So, all right. Maybe a 20 play card tonight. Who knows? Any other ones in Buffalo, Calgary?
Nah, I think that's. I think we got them all.
Yeah.
We covered the entire board here. All right, next game up, Carolina at Minnesota. Minnesota plus 150. Carolina minus 180. Total set at 6.5 here, plus 110 to the over. So I had a layover in Minnesota, and there's a Minnesota Wild bar in the airport, and the Bruins just put a Boston Bruins bar in the airport as well. I'm wondering if this is like a new thing that the NHL is doing. That would be a fun stop if you just hit every NHL bar in every airport possible.
Okay,
I was thinking
I'll
that.
add to it. Anaheim has a
Yeah.
Ducks bar.
Okay.
And then I believe San Jose has a Sharks bar. That's the
Now we're up
only
to
one.
4.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been in that airport. I think.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
definitely
Buffalo
been
has a
to the
Sabres
Sharks.
one.
Understandably.
Yeah, no one would go.
Yeah.
It'd be empty. No, that's not
Stinks.
true. That's not true. It's a bar in Buffalo. People will be there. I take that back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was any other ones.
It's got to be.
Yeah, sorry. There's 4 at least.
Especially in Canada.
Yeah. There's got to be at least
even
bar.
even like the Regina airport probably has like their CHL team or WHL teams
Dude,
bar.
Sweatpants reaction when you said that the other day. Like, absolutely killed
Yeah, I know
me.
your geography.
I was watching it. I'm like, I was cracking up. He's like, "Wait, what did you just say?" And you're like, "What?" And he's like, "What did you just? What's that place called?" He's like, "That's not what it's called." And you're
Yeah,
like,
Regina.
it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right, Carolina, Minnesota. I think we're all on. So these teams played November 6th. Carolina won 4-3. This is my under 6.5 minus 130. I will be taking that one. I feel like Carolina.
Nice,
I know
like that.
Anderson's a net. I was hoping
All
it was
on the other side.
Kucherov, but yeah, give me the under at 6.5 in this one.
Real quick, we got a comment about Ekholm blocks. I look back at it. I mean, he's like hits and then misses, hits and misses, hits and misses. I mean, his head to head isn't good against them, but it's enough to scare me off of it that he's been back and forth hitting and missing. So I'd rather just stay off it.
I think that's fair. Props, sides, totals. Franco, what do you got?
Hold on, I'm looking for this price real quick. Wait, hold on. So Yurov.
Yep.
They finally decided that what's his name? Hartman
Rossi.
isn't worth being on the top line.
Oh.
Rossi's been out. Rossi's missed like 3
that's
games. Right. And then I guess Hartman got hurt. But I mean, come on, dude, stop putting Hartman on the top line. Like we've seen it. We've seen this story before, and I would rather see anyone but him. So give me Yurov tonight for a goal. Plus 550 it looks like.
Yep.
That's an auto bet just given who he's playing with. His point, it looks like, is bettable as well at plus 159. Where the hell they got that? Oh, yeah, they got a few bucks. All right. So I'll probably sprinkle both.
Who's got that?
Goal and point for him. It looks like MGM, Hard Rock, ESPN Bet as well, plus 150. So we'll have to see if
I like that for a point.
If Bet Online has it, grab it there. Promo
True.
Up there. Scan that bad boy right there. See that? But yeah. Otherwise, my favorite play here is Miller. I mean, I think you already said it, Gator, but
yep. No.
Minnesota's a fantastic target for defensemen. He's actually bettable at the 1.5. He's one of those weird guys though. Like, you know, we talked about Chychrun. It's like you can take him up to 4 or 5 because his volume is just ridiculous and he hits those numbers pretty often. This guy gets the 2 and is like, all right, I'm good, guys. Like you can have it now. So I think that's what kind of suppresses his number and doesn't make it ever get to an unbettable number. So I think as well as like Ghost coming back, in theory hurts him, but I don't think Gostisbehere has looked particularly great so far since he's come back. So I'll take the Miller at 1.5 and minus 125 or whatever it's at right now.
Is that the next betting scandal?
Just missed.
People are taking him at under 2.5.
Yeah, I didn't even think about
They're
that.
taking the over 1.5, under 2.5, and they're just middling every single game.
Do they let you do that? Can you do that? Can you parlay them?
You can't do unders on alts.
You can't middle it.
Oh no, yes, no, it would be an alt. I remember I was doing that with Hughes and Meyer when Jack Hughes was hurt like a year ago with his wrist. I was betting Hughes under 4.5 and then Meyer over 2.5, and it would be like plus 300 or something ridiculous. And it was hitting every game because Hughes was shot, his wrist was completely cooked, and Meyer was the only one shooting. It was like the best way to get in there, but yeah, whatever.
Betsy, anything for you?
Yeah, I love that you're off at plus 150. My boy Waves Wisdom with a Z for the Wisdom, who's a big Carolina fan, kind of pointed that out to me. I was like, what? You're doing a you're off point prop? And then I had to take a look, and sure enough, top line, why would you not? And Kaprizov's looking finally hot a little bit here. Eriksson Ek 2.5 is a wagon at home. Nice parlay piece against the Canes. So, maybe this is not the best, but Stankoven 1.5 looks pretty decent too. Good history against the Wild. Wild are still pretty leaky. And I know you just said Gostisbehere doesn't look great, but man, that point doesn't look bad. He's hit in 7 of his last 10. Which is all he's played this year. So 7 out of all the games he's played this year. Head-to-head against Minnesota, he has 6 points in his last 5 games, hitting in 3 of them. isn't he from Minnesota? Or no, he's from Florida. Never mind.
I
weirdest
meant
American
Gostisbehere's
name.
shots didn't look good. Not
Yeah,
his
sure.
Points.
But Wallstead scares me a little bit here for getting a bunch of Carolina points. And
Two straight
Minnesota
shutouts for him, right?
Yeah. Yep. So he's due.
Ooh.
He's due for a stinker, right?
Due to get shelled.
Johansson point plus 110 tonight. I know it's not exactly the most ideal matchup, but he just continues to hit. It's kind of crazy. With Eriksson Ek at a point too. Maybe just throw those together.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I got off him, but yeah, I guess I don't see why I should or should have. He missed one game. Guy's been unreal.
That's all it took was one game for you to hop off the train.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of just forgot.
Well, I mean, it's more that he's on the second line too. Now,
but that's fair.
No, like I was still betting it when he was there. That line's good too. Like I like the way that Minnesota's rolling these lines right now, at least. So yeah, I'm fine with that. To be honest,
they are finally not a top one line team. So I feel like it's been seasons of it just being like Kaprizov, Zuccarello. Then Boldy started showing up, and it's like, okay, Kaprizov, Zuccarello, or Boldy. And then I think everybody wanted Rossi to work last season, so it was.
Rossi had been like pointless too. He hadn't been very productive. They said that he had like a lingering thing that had been like continued to get worse. So I'm glad they're giving him time off. Hopefully that means that he'll be better when he comes back because he can be productive, and he's usually a good value.
Sure.
Yeah. Any other plays for the last game of the night?
No, I feel like this is going to be one of those games that it could be like we're leaving a lot of value off the board, but it's also a little scary.
There's a few other games that feel like they're more wide open.
Faber power play point is plus 575. He's up on the top unit.
Against Carolina?
I know.
What's Minnesota's schedule looking like? I'd rather wait. Shevnikov's been great for his shots and his point. He's got all right history against Minnesota. Minnesota's leaky. He's got really good history against Minnesota with point, but I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to start digging around in this game, it's going to be more on the shots on the Carolina side.
What
Minnesota
about
plays
Wallstead saves?
Yes, I love that.
Because, like, who do you really, besides Miller, who do you trust for shots? Svech has been pretty good, right? Aho, we know what Aho is. He's like 3 one game, 1 the next.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know that I necessarily trust many Canes straight up just to bet.
Ehlers.
Stankoven has his games where he pops.
Yeah. But yeah, I hear you. But they will put up 30-plus shots.
They shoot. They sure shoot. Yeah, it's just when, it feels like more often than not, it's the game you pick them that they don't. I mean, Ehlers' volume has been pretty ridiculous, but again,
I love to think that there's somebody out there who is just like acing Carolina shot props. And they're like, this team is the best. Like, they've never done me wrong.
Yeah, while we're all sitting here tortured.
It's just a Harvard like quant. Yeah, he's got some advanced formula where he can figure it out. Any normal person's like, no, but listen, Harvard's right down the road for me. I'll have to go. I'll stop by tomorrow and be like, hey, anyone got any insight on Carolina shots on goal props?
Go check in.
I'm sure they'll be pretty responsive to that one.
There was that period, and I do think some of the NHL cappers that have been doing this for a couple of years, if you remember the year where Shevnikov and Natchez on the road was like 100% for like the first 3 months of the season.
Yeah,
that was just a beauty. And then you just pivot to Aho at home, and like it was like a cash cow. And then immediately the next season, it just became the hardest team to figure out.
Wallstedt saves at 27.5 tonight, highest of any goaltender.
Cool. Yeah, no, I mean,
I think you just close your eyes and take it.
Yeah.
Here's another one. What about Sean Walker?
oh gosh, come on, man. We're doing
We
this.
still have one more
Look at
game
it,
to go.
man.
Come on.
I mean, come on, just take a little peek.
Sean,
Him at 2 looks
wow.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Him at 2
Yeah, it
looks
does.
fantastic. But at
His
3,
attempts are-
I think you can make an argument. He's the opposite of Miller, where he actually hits 3 sometimes. Like I think that's worth a shot. He's kind of like Uyghur, where like you might as well at least sprinkle him up to 3 because you're getting a good value on it, and he could sure as hell get there. We saw Darnell Nurse have 5 shots against them. Tell me when you've ever trusted Darnell Nurse.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hitting 6 of 7 on the road, 5 of 9
5
this
straight.
season
He's
at
never
home.
hit more than 5 straight this season. Or ever, but he used to be on the Kings. So.
For his whole life.
But
I don't know. I'm just giving you other options. I think that 2 is a nice piece.
those
though.
shot attempts
2 is a nice
recently are
piece.
insane. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Averaging
So-
7 shot attempts the last 5.
Yeah,
It's
Miller
almost
and-
like Ghost returning is like letting him open up his offensive side, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean Miller and Walker together is probably a pretty decent parlay in that one.
Yeah.
All right, we can move on. I just sorry, I'm driving us off the rails here. Sean Walker props.
That's interesting. I mean, Keandre Miller is now minus 182 on FanDuel for his 2+ shots.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So Miller's minus
182
on, yeah. And then on DraftKings, minus 140. Yeah, so that line moved a ton.
Yeah.
Shout out us. We grabbed it at
got
minus
in.
125.
Let's go. All right.
Wow.
Either we're moving lines or somebody that matters more than us is moving lines.
Yeah.
All right, last game of the night, Bruins at Ducks. This could be another one where we have 15 plays. Bruins plus 150, Ducks minus 180. Bruins 8-2 in their last 10, 4-5-0 on the road. Ducks 7-3 in their last 10, but they are 1-3 in their last 4, 6-1-0 at home. These teams face off in October.
Touch for the Ducks too. I am treading lightly here, but there is one man I am not going to step away from here on the Duck side.
Cutter?
It's parlay piece. No way.
Oh, I love Cutter tonight at 4.
It's all right.
Love him at 4.
And I feel like he's due for stinker, but yeah. No, I that looks fine to me too. But man, Leo Carlson kills Boston and has missed them 3 straight.
His shots
He's only
are
played them
point.
4 times in his career, and he has 7 points against them.
Wow.
3 multi-point games, 4 goals against them. He is pointless in 3.
You want my disgusting bet of the night?
Give me your disgusting bet of the night. Yeah.
Is it Frank Vetrano?
Yeah.
No, something happened with Vetrano because what is going on with his shots? I looked at his
Well, he's not
chart
in the
today
top
and I was
6
like,
anymore.
yeah,
Or on the top power play because the Ducks actually have good players now.
Jacob Trouba,
No, Jesus.
2+ shots on goal tonight. Give me it.
Yeah, no, that looks pretty decent.
Feed me it. His attempts have been unbelievable at home. He's been better. Head-to-head looks decent. He hit in their game against the Bruins earlier this season with 2-on-3 attempts, minus 128-ish tonight. Give me Trouba for 2. And of all the Ducks defensemen, though, I mean, we have bet Lacombe, we've bet Zellweger. Trouba now enters the picture. So I think
He's been
minus
hitting.
135. Yep, he's been hitting. Give me Trouba at minus 135 in addition to Cutter at 4.
Carlson 3 looks fantastic, guys.
I didn't even get to my Bruins props yet either.
All right.
Is Morgan Geeky circled on your sheet
Yep.
for the Bruins?
He is, and there's one other one.
Isn't that stuff?
What, like pasta?
Zaka.
Nah, I can't get there with him. I thought so, but
At 2, I'll gladly take it.
I'm out. I'm out.
For that reason, you're out.
Sock man.
What is that show? The one Mark Cuban's on. They
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. There you go.
Yeah, Tank.
And the guy goes, he always does that. For that reason, I'm out. I don't know. I like Geeky at 3 plus 110. Zaka 3 looks unbelievable. Or Zaka 2 looks good. Geeky at 3 looks unbelievable. Any props for you in this one, Betsky?
No, I'll just find different ways to take Carlson. Like a pretzel.
Take all the Carlson,
just twist them around and
Carlson.
Yeah, you just click on his name on DraftKings and they're like, what props are offered? Just give me them all.
Lacombe 1.5 looks really, really good too.
Yeah, I had him on the list as well. Kushnadinov.
Can I interest you guys in a Kreider point at minus 132?
Well, I love Carlson, so there's I mean, decent head-to-head against Boston.
It feels like Kreider's the cheat way of getting Carlson without having to even bet. You don't even have to do a line stack. You just bet him straight. I mean, you can do the line stack because that's just going to be better value. But this is like his worst price yet at minus 132. But he has been like minus 115, minus 120. I mean, come on. He's playing top line, top power play. Just it's too much.
Has only missed once at home against Carolina. And this is how he was for the Rangers, too, because, power plays generally go your way a little bit better at home. I don't care what anybody says. And Kreider's a power play merchant.
3 goals
the best in 5 mathematics
games versus them, too.
5 power play points on his home games.
There you go.
Something about the pond. All right. Is it parlay time? We get a 30% boost tonight. I feel like we have a lot of 1.5 guys, a lot of points. This feels like it's going to be more than a 3-leg parlay.
Well, isn't the DK boost always 4?
Yeah, I think we have to have at least 4.
3+ leg.
Oh, it's not 3.
We can do 4. Why not? Who wants to kick us off here?
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Betsky.
I'll do Kreider point.
Oh.
I'll do Kreider Carlson stack. How about we do that?
I'm down to just get crazy with this one. Carlson and Kreider. Uyghur at 2.
Uyghur 2, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll throw, and then do we just want to do? I like Jack Quinn at 2 a lot.
Wait.
Hold on.
He's that shooter on the line with Rosen and McLeod.
I'm a little sketchier on him.
Me too.
I thought there's somebody else there. Hold on.
Huberdeau at 2.
No. I just will not.
I could do Darlene at 2.
I don't love it.
No.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah, Quinn was my favorite one. Parlay piece of the day.
Favorite piece, eh?
Mm-hmm. His home splits are just unbelievable.
Keandre at 2.
I don't want to go all in on Keandre. We already got him heavy. All right.
Who's the other one that we talked about? Walker at 2?
Yeah, Walker at 2.
Yeah, I do like that. I
so
also
right now
like
we have
Geeky
Carlson
at 2.
point.
Geeky at 2 looks really good.
All right, let's throw him in. Why not?
Geeky at 3 looks good.
Let's get crazy with it.
Geeky at 2 looks fantastic.
All right, so we got Carlson point, Kreider 2 point, Geeky at 2+ shots, Uyghur at 2 shots, Jack Quinn at 2. And then
I thought we're not doing Jack Quinn.
All right, Quinn's out. So let's see. We got Carlson point, Kreider point, Uyghur at 2, Walker at 2, Geeky at 2, plus 688.
Just round that up.
5 legs tonight.
Plus 690.
Wait, what am I missing?
Are we missing anyone? I mean, we got 5 legs tonight. Do we want to add a 6th?
Uyghur 2. Oh, there we go. Wait, Uyghur 2, Kreider point.
Carlson
Walker
point.
shot.
You want to take Carlson point out of there and just, or?
Yeah, we can just do Kreider point if you want.
Sure.
Does it really change it much though if you do that?
It's 5.
Oh yeah, it's so correlated. It doesn't matter. Put Carlson in.
No.
Yeah, I like that. 688. That feels good.
Point Leo Carlson.
I like it.
Yep.
688. Yep. So for everyone at home, that is Chris Kreider, 1+ point, Mackenzie Uyghur, 2+ shots on goal, Sean Walker, 2+ shots on goal, Morgan Geeky, 2+ shots on goal, and Leo Carlson, 1+ point. That is plus 688 using the NHL 30% SGPX boost tonight. Anything else before we wrap up? That will be posted on the Expected Bets for Twitter account for anyone who's missed it or wants to confirm that before puck drop tonight.
Gator, you want to run through your 30 plays you have tonight?
Yeah, sure. Might as well. All right. Edmonton, Washington. We have Jack Roslovic point, Jacob Chikrin point, Anthony Beauvillier, 2+ shots on goal, Darnell Nurse, 2+ shots on goal, Connor McMichael, 2+ shots on goal, Calgary Flames, Buffalo, Quinn Uyghur, 2+ shots on goal parlay, Rosen, 1+ point, Huberdeau, 2+ shots on goal, Doan Tuck, point parlay, Rosen Quinn, point parlay, Carolina, Minnesota, under 6.5, Keandre Miller, -120, year off point, Bruins, Ducks, Trouba 2, Cutter 4, Geeky 3, Saka 2. I might have to post that in like 16 different tweets. That's the most plays I've ever had in my entire life. That is the most plays I've ever had in my entire life.
You're reaching my levels of plays at this point.
Yeah.
Wait till you recap tomorrow. You're gonna throw up.
Yeah, all the profit that I've garnered this NHL season could be gone. Yeah, the 5-1 night is now going to be a 16 play card that could just ruin me this season. So yeah, why not? Can't go 0-16, right? Or 0-15. Yeah, right.
That's why I tell myself all the time when I
say that. Yeah, plays, but the odds are stacked against it to not go 0-16, and
putting the odds in our favor.
For whatever reason, it feels like it's much more likely to go 0-16 than 16-0. For whatever reason, that's how it usually works. Though it's weird when you. I'm sure the math is 50-50 on both sides, but it always seems slightly bit slanted. Anything else before we wrap up?
Nah, let's have fun.
Perfect. All right. The parlay will be posted on the Expected Bets for Twitter. Once more, we appreciate everyone for tuning in to today's stream. Be sure to check us out on our other stream on Monday over at the Expected Bets for YouTube channel and on our Twitter. Once more, thanks for listening. I'm Gator Betting. That's Betsky, and that's Franco, and we will talk to you guys next week. See you.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. Rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do? Down in the rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know about